should also be live.
Anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Although currently I can't see or hear any of the Canadians. I was able to hear Cyrus a moment ago.
I know, I had to reconnect just a second ago again. And now I can't see Kriv or hear him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking roll 20.
Yeah. Okay.
That's,
Let's continue bouncing. All right,
Yay! There we go.
There. Now, Kriv, that's your turn.
He's coming.
Okay.
I see it working.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, there he is.
All right.
oh, I still can't hear him though.
Try to speak, Kriv.
Hello?
Yay! Now
I can hear him, but he's always as quiet as usual.
Yeah, it just sounds really quiet.
They probably... Yep, it...
All right, I'm gonna grab my beverages while we're still kind of pre-show here. So, also, everybody, if you haven't already, go ahead and level 4.
Yay.
When you roll HP, re-roll 1s and 2s because they suck. Or you can just opt to take the average, but you have to opt to take the average before you roll.
Is this better?
A bit.
Yeah.
Tiny weeny bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Alright, be right back.
y'all are really quiet to me. So,
You said all of us are really quiet to you?
Be right back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
Is this better for everyone?
3 HP.
52.
I don't know. Say you're ABC. Big yawn. That's what I always say to my puppies whenever they're young. I'm like, oh, big yawn.
Is that better? I can hear you. Yep. Let's try these out. Yeah. I can hear everyone a lot better.
Oh, really? That's good. We still
Yeah.
can't hear you as well, but
No, it's a fixed point. I can move it up and down, but that's it. Hello, hello, hello.
no,
Okay, so
kind of sounds better.
it's just a difference of distance, which I can't change. I have people sleeping in the house, so
Oh,
if I talk louder, it will possibly wake them up and put them in a bad mood. So don't want that.
see, this is the advantages of living alone.
One thing I can think of doing is switching headsets with Cubby, and then once he gets done with his game.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! I'll be right back. There we go. I think I might have everybody now.
Now,
I can hear you now. Affable currently.
yeah. Yep. For now. You have that coffee filled up to the brim.
Yeah, I poured a little quickly.
I probably should make me some tea. Too lazy.
No. Cubby.
Please hold while we do some troubleshooting of technical difficulties. You're muted. I think you're muted on roll 20. Can't hear it at all.
Kriv just fucking throws his computer.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it better?
Yes, it is better. It's like I can hear you.
Yesterday. Roll 20, whatever. Yes, exactly. We've had to refresh roll 20, like 20 times already, so everyone can hear everyone.
I'm currently having issues with Friederika and Cyrus, but I don't know if they muted their...
Friederika, Cyrus, Chalae, I think y'all need to reconnect so Wind can hear y'all.
We've never been able to hear Chalae. Just because of his setup. He's always typing.
Cyrus is back.
Nothing. It's always my favorite part, picking my new spells.
All right. Can everyone talk, please?
I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yay.
good. I can hear
I
you.
am talking because Sister Friederika wanted me to talk. Hello.
All right, good. So I hear everyone beside my boyfriend, but I don't mind about it because I hear him every day.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Kriv.
Alright.
Yeah, you can dot that shit. Yeah, keep typing.
I'll type you to the floor.
You wish.
Oh, that's kinky.
Apparently, he's the top, and see the quote in my fingers.
I can't because you're not using a camera.
Yeah, no, but
Yes.
Just apparently there's
Sister
quotations.
Friederika, the one that complains about cameras but never uses one himself.
of course not. I don't have a camera on my computer.
Yeah, I actually have a second webcam like in the mailroom, but every time I went to go pick it up, they've been closed. So it's been an issue.
Well, I mean, I have my webcam here. I can move it and stuff. It's a
Yeah,
Logitech.
mine's Logitech too.
HD 720p. There you
I
go.
don't know. I got this. I got this webcam like years ago.
Yeah,
Mine's connected to my
mine's old too. I probably could get another one for better quality, but
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons why I want a
that would
second
also
one.
cost money, and I am not doing OnlyFans, so I don't need a better webcam.
We talked about this.
The only reason why I want to get a second webcam is actually for the main Cubs Out Loud show, because we use Skype, but in order for me to send things through OBS to YouTube to stream the show, I can't use the camera on Skype, so my co-host can't see me during the entire time. Although I usually end up sharing my OBS display so they can kind of see me because I'm on the thing. But yeah, and so I want to get a second one so I could use the one on so I can use the one on the on Skype and one for OBS. So I'll have two separate cameras, probably just sitting right next to each other, so it's relatively the same view, but it'll make it so they can at least see me. The only thing is I need to... Here's a weird thing about Skype, is I can't just share my sound. I have to share my sound and something on my desktop. So,
The struggle is real.
I don't know. Anyways, should we kind of start here now? Everybody's here. Okay, everybody leveled up.
Yep.
Chalae, did you level up?
Level.
We hit a milestone by birthing 3 dragon wormlings, which seriously, this module has nothing about actually birthing them.
I was talking to one of my
Birthing
friends
them.
in Illinois, and he's on the right. They're about to be on the right to Human, and he's saying like, "Yeah, my group killed them all." I'm like, "Yeah, see, we had this philosophy of all this stuff," and she's like, "Why can't you help it like this, huh? Look at this, what you did. You could have had this." For Chalae.
It should be 4.
How many times you asked me that question this week?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I even said anything about leveling up at the end of the last session.
You did.
I think you did, but I had forgot to level up. But I'm all done leveled up now. So
I had
Yeah.
done.
I had leveled up before. You had.
I think I had chosen my spells. I can't remember.
Oh, I chose all of my spells.
For someone who barely has any.
Chalae, do you want to remember how many times as a DM you ask us what level were we? Thank you very much.
Oh, this is even showing the right screen.
Don't throw shades if you don't throw shades if you cannot take it.
There we are. I'll actually do this.
Spill the Jesus.
There we are. Everybody's actually over here. So.
Yeah, I just still see Horde of Dragons.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed
I
to
haven't. Okay.
be. You're at the right place. We don't need a map right now. Actually, could probably use a map. All right. So, what happened previously in the last session? We spent like 3 hours raising dragons, dragon
Raising
eggs.
Dragon.
That's what it felt like.
Yes. And Cyrus and his dragon bonded so quickly. Kriv was like having a proud grandma moment when that happened. Because it was just so natural. He was proud.
Where he just put his claws up, craned his neck up to the crack that was opening up in the egg that was taller than him. And they looked.
And they just had eyes like this. Kriv shed a single tear of pride.
Cyrus, can you hear Kriv and Wind?
Yep. Oh, I can hear everybody.
Okay.
I'm just reading stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's just not paying attention.
He's currently looking at spells because he's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Wow. I don't know if that's actually great minds think alike.
That's just okay.
Okay. One, two, 3. Okay, only 4 of you.
What?
Yeah, that's true. Spend time.
I would I'm gonna actually roll a d20 here quickly.
What are we doing for
But-
the four of us?
For four of you, you will not be one of them.
Oh,
How do I want to do this?
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad
We'll
thing.
find it. We'll find out.
You'll find out eventually.
I just meant bad thing for me. I mean, I don't really care. What? Yeah, it's whatever.
Again, we'll find out.
We'll do this. Okay.
Problem.
Well, that looks good.
How heavy is my black dragon wormling?
Pretty
Probably.
heavy.
Heavier than you.
Yes.
He-
it's
he-
like
you are-
150,
But I need an accurate number.
150
You're
or something.
just remember you're a small creature.
And he's medium.
He's medium.
Let's remember you can ride it.
Already.
I mean,
Technically, you could, although you can fly, so kind of
Yeah.
defeats
I mean,
purpose.
he's always been able to ride it.
Yes.
Would you say about 150
Brown chicken, brown
pounds?
cow.
Then?
He's heavier than actual Justin.
I went-
to do math. If I could do a thing, it would be really funny if I could do a thing.
I would like Kriv, Cyrus, and Chalae to roll a d100. It maybe beat a 91.
Ah, Kriv
Oh.
is doing it. LA is not.
I got a 29.
Okay, cool. All right. Thanks.
I did have to roll for some reason. Yay.
Yeah, because the reason why they're rolling, you already have.
Oh,
And also, Sister Friederika already has.
What? Why don't I have to roll?
Because you already have something.
You already have a treasure.
oh yeah, I got you. Oh, I see now. I get it. So this is a good roll. I
Good
think.
roll.
Yeah.
Hey, so
I'm
Yes, sir.
kind of disappointed that Cyrus didn't win.
Cyrus?
oh look, I got a 94.
Yeah, Kriv still beat you.
Oh
was a
look, I got a
96.
99.
Chris,
You already said you got a
Cyrus,
20 something.
Did you draw your baby dragon?
I did not. I've been busy.
Did you chose a picture for it?
I will continue with no picture for the time being. It's no
Here.
biggie.
We can have a
later.
placeholder picture.
You can
I think
put
I
it
gave.
Or
beside you.
oh, I can replace the picture. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
There's Layden next to me.
I gave you plenty of nice ones.
Layden actually looks really cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need a picture. of
Yes, you do. Speaking of that, we never actually discussed how you got that.
Let's say
Maybe you were exploring the hatchery and you found it. I don't know, something like that.
let's say when I went out hunting one day, and
Tell me you got a baby turtle.
Nope.
no, let's see.
I remind myself how big that thing is.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was small
Medium?
size or something.
It was a huge one.
I mean, yeah. It just says it's small, so I
Yeah.
suppose we could use that as a small size.
Yeah, we could just say it's small. That's fine. I didn't want it to be large anyway.
I I mean, it has to wear armor.
Correct. Correct. I'm trying to look for an appropriate picture.
What did you get?
I wonder if I can find something I could use for.
Oh, sister, I went with a picture of the mainly black dragon with the gold scales that's on all four legs. If you zoom in towards where I am, you'll see it.
Nope. Definitely not that.
Sister, can you hear me?
If you can find a good creature, you can use it. Well, probably just make a character sheet, but
Did you need me to make a character sheet for it?
I mean, you don't have.
If
I mean,
it's
it's
a
not going to
monster,
do much.
Well, I mean,
Is it? But we kind of need an icon, so
I
yeah,
mean,
'cause
it's
he's
not
gonna die soon.
It's not. I mean, it's not gonna like attack stuff.
yeah.
It's there for
It-
one specific purpose.
It's more of a familiar sort of thing,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of, but not really.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck are y'all guys talking about?"
All right.
Uh,
I just
once I find a picture, then everybody will know. How
Yeah.
about that?
I'm gonna do that.
And there's Chalae not having a pet.
There,
Chalae
Yeah,
is
I-
the love.
I created an NPC character sheet for you, so you can just use that as like you can pop a picture in there and use that to at least show where it is.
Okay.
Sister, I sent you a message on Discord.
Okay,
Nice.
so I have a very important question.
Okay.
Would you allow me to use the spell Find Familiar to bond to my dragon? And use
No.
it as a familiar?
Nope.
Mm-mm. Maybe
Because I
This
thought
is-
there was,
this is not
I
a
thought there
familiar.
was some sort of mechanic like that where you could bond to it, but I think that's just the ranger's thing.
No,
I mean that could be a possibility of what you could do, but the only thing is I don't think you can actually even do that with a black dragon normally.
no.
I mean,
the
like,
CR
it
is
would
too
make-
high.
Sister, did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I didn't hear you respond. So sorry.
Oh no, but I said nice.
Yeah.
But I saw the pictures in the that you put into your dragon. Like either of the one I sent you, they were super nice. So
Yeah. I went with that one because it's the most accurate representation of what.
Here we
what-
go.
It was a suggestion.
yeah.
Perfect.
There we go. I found an amazing picture for my dragon.
I
Remember, it's a black one, eh?
Yes.
He's gonna get.
And I'm
impressed.
changing her name. Her name is now Lemon.
Oh God.
Lemon.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put your dragon next to you.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it's so cute. It's a fat dragon.
No, okay. Well,
Okay.
it's a little bit of a taller image, so it's like cropping it.
No, it's a
and
chubby
squishing it.
dragon. We love it.
Oh, it's adorable.
It's an adorable chubby dragon.
I get it up on the street for people to see. I don't think it's really that chubby. It's just it's not chubby. It's chibi.
Yeah.
There we go.
So just for those people who are watching the stream, here we have Lemon, formerly Katota. We also have Layden, who's I really like his picture too. He's our special wormling because he's primarily a black dragon. Most of the statistics of a black dragon, but he also can either use his acid breath or fire, so he can use either damage type. So slightly different thing. And then of course, so what was? Oh, here we go. Mutant is the last one, the translucent, who apparently we're now saying his wings are kind of translucent.
He needed to have exclusivity of something. He's still black.
You know what? Let me do a slight retcon thing. So, caring for your wormling and bonding to it,
Ew.
kind of puts a little effect onto your dragon wormling.
Oh my!
In some sense.
What the fuck is that worm? Oh my lord!
I
Look,
love
let's-
it.
Do
let's
not
look up-
have a baby purple worm.
Hold on.
I love it.
Well, we'll get to that. We haven't gotten to that. We're still talking about Friederika's. So, Chutan, because of your plane shifting background and everything, your and this is only an appearance thing. Doesn't actually do anything mechanically. When your baby dragon hatch, it had more of that translucent wings. They're just as strong as any others. There's nothing wrong. Just look wise, you can actually kind of see through them. So
Yay.
it looks like your picture.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
perfectly happy with how Kisota looks.
So Kasota, aka Lemon.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
Because we have our little baby dragon here. I mean,
He
if you
got
look
the
at the stream, you
warming.
see the two of them. You see the cuteness between just kind of like absorbed into the motherly thing, and because both of them are so cute, because baby got a baby. They
You
got
can't hurt
some
me. I'm
cuteness.
baby.
We had some fun with a TikTok, which is kind of involved with what we were thinking. Meanwhile, after on a hunting trip, Affable comes back, still in his orange shell, I'm assuming. Still very
Yes.
happy. Affable comes back, and you find, kind of like wrapped around his shoulders in his shell is this worm of some sort. And it's wearing some little armor on it. What's the armor look like? Is this leather armor? Is this mail armor or something like that?
It's more of like natural spikes that cause it to be armored.
Okay.
But I'll just say that it has like a metallic spaldring, across its back. So there you go. Or pauldrons. There you go. So
Sadly, this worm has very little mechanics.
Ny'qll, if I understand
Correct.
correctly, he went to hunt creatures and he comes back with worms.
no, not worms. Worm.
Worm. Just
One
one.
worm.
Just one. It's just a little bit smaller than Cyrus size.
Yeah, the only thing is like he can communicate with it, and it has tremor sense. That's about it.
That's pretty much everything it can do.
Yeah, it has tremor sense, and Affable can talk to it. So
Next time for the Chalae's pet, it's gonna be a baby lich. No.
Let me take a look at something. I'll look at something here.
so
Denny
my,
liches are a thing.
I mean my worm basically does nothing but senses people where they are. Pretty much, that's it.
Oh geez, no, I'm not. Then I'm gonna do that.
He has a pet rock.
Actually, there is a pet rock in this book I have, and it's funny because it's like it's a pet rock, but every time someone looks at it, it's in a different spot.
And just to be sure, since I rolled the 5, I get like a pet rock or something. No, it just means that you're getting something later. That's it. I mean, technically, Zhindrolov has something, but it's very utilitarian, so I'm not really counting it that much. But
How about the key?
Yeah. So I've got now 4 of my characters have pets.
Yes.
For someone who's like a baby DM, this is great. This is swell.
This is perfect to me.
Of course, three of the pets are also black dragon wormlings.
That's
Right.
the worst
This
part.
is why I didn't want an OP pet. I just wanted a pet, that
Mm-hmm.
had.
I mean,
trimmer.
yours kind of, it's weird. When you think about it, it's kind of weird, just a little bit, because it's a worm. But it's kind of weird. But it at least would probably be a little more acceptable in the greater populace. I'm just
Right.
saying here. So Kriv, I want you to remember specifically that in the broad view, people in the broad view,
I understand
Consider-
that they don't have the same
yeah,
philosophy as me or trying to do the same thing as me.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
because normally these type of dragon wormlings would probably be raised or nurtured by other black dragons, but they're being raised by
Adventures.
a blue person, a blue dragonborn, which is probably kind of okay, and this silver little thing.
And then a sister.
Wow.
Well, I don't know about that because we got an elephant boy in the party as well.
No, but read Chalae's comment.
Yeah, and basically the Drow is the most socially acceptable individual in the group. I don't know. An elephant person just is like new and intriguing, but that's probably more of a wow factor and not necessarily not socially acceptable. It's like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Probably more of what it is.
Oh my.
Okay.
This
I
is
should, I should probably save my update to my saying so that people can actually see what I was seeing. Jesus, I'm having really bad times controlling my Twitch.
Um,
So, Wind, I would
Yeah.
like to do a thing.
Okay, what thing do you want to do?
This is Cyrus performing a magic experiment.
He's gonna dissect his dragon.
No.
I'll support.
Wait a minute.
Nope, everything's fine. I would like to find a bug, anything, like
Okay.
a beetle or something, just
Easily.
anything.
Mhm.
And then I would like to cast Wrist Pocket on the beetle.
Sure.
So, Wrist Pocket, I flick my wrist, causing an object in my hand to vanish. The object, which can be holding and can weigh no more than 5 pounds, is transported to an extra-dimensional space where it remains for the duration.
Yep.
An object.
I would like to then immediately dismiss it and see what happened to the beetle.
An object.
All right. So you take the beetle. Or maybe you actually find a little rock.
No, it needs to be living.
Okay. So you take the beetle, and you do your wrist pocket movement, and you release your hand, and the beetle falls out.
So it didn't work on the beetle?
Yeah, because it was not an object. It was a.
Damn it! Because I have Enlarge Reduce and my half weight. So if my wormling weighed 80 pounds, I would be able to wrist pocket my wormling if it worked on living creatures.
Okay. So let's talk about this. So, and you would be kind of, you're still experimenting with this. And one of the things you kind of realize here also, as you're doing it and trying to like, you're just kind of studying your little wrist pocket nature. We'll say this is some of the things you actually leveled up while you were hatching the eggs and everything. It is, you realize that this extra dimensional space is very much like the extra dimensional space of your bag of holding. So, because of that, you would realize that that extra dimensional space wouldn't have air. So, if a living creature did go into that extra dimensional space, it would
10 minutes.
probably suffocate. Right. So, after that, you would think, oh, that's probably why this type of spell doesn't do living objects.
That's why my teacher said never to do this.
Win, check your Discord.
I like the idea, Cyrus, but no.
Well, it also requires like 3 different concentrations, so that's never happening. But
bruh.
it was an idea. Like, imagine just be like, oh, I need to go into town. All right, it's your extra dimensional space. Yoink. And then, like, someone's, like, pissing you off, so it's like, okay, boop, and then there's a dragon.
Yeah, no.
So, you would think, because you do know, Kriv might even mention something about this, is that a lot of that certain dragons have been known to, as they get older, are able to change shape. So they could essentially polymorph themselves, naturally speaking. Kriv would also be able to tell you that this doesn't happen until adulthood, which is quite a few years down the line.
Yep.
So your baby dragon, your wormlings here, if you had the capability to polymorph, when you get into like an actual institution and you kind of like taught them a little bit about, you know, trying to be socially acceptable, you could polymorph them into either regular pets, like maybe a mastiff or something, or you could polymorph them into a human or a humanoid. But you would have to be able to know the spell, have the spell slots to do them, and be able to do that. So,
Luckily, I'm a wizard.
yeah.
Also, a possible good thing would be like adjust a disguise self to change their scale count to more socially acceptable self.
Okay, but here, what about this? What about we pull a Team Rocket and we put a fancy hat on them, and then no one recognizes them as dragons?
Yes. Use the disguise
Oh my
kit
God.
and the baby dragon.
Okay. Is it possible to find, like, is general, like, low-tier magic items, are they easy to find? Like, can you just be like, oh, I want X, and I want to see if I can find it in the town or the
Cloak of
city?
many fashion.
Probably depends on the size of the city.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to find something in...
A hat of disguise.
Now, here's the thing about that spell. As a wizard, you would know this.
Yeah.
Is disguise self doesn't change. It just changes how you look. It doesn't change your shape.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see,
So, like,
it's
like a
within
human
reason.
could turn into a tiefling, or a dragonborn, or something that's similar to themselves.
Yeah. See,
But it would have to continue being similar.
yeah. But see, Cub Knight's got. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, oh look, it's a dog, not a dragon, because it's still. It specifies the same amount of limbs. And the same general body shape. So
I would actually
Wormling,
still consider wings limbs.
a hippogriff.
I'm not sure if it's that better.
I feel like a hippogriff would be better than a black dragon wormling.
Hence why I said just change it to like a bronze dragon or brass dragon scale, so it's more universally acceptable.
Why are we even raising these dragons? We could literally just get level 9 spells, just find a rock and true polymorph it into an ancient black dragon. Done.
With the mentality of a child.
No.
Cyrus.
Well, let's get a little bit in character here.
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Because we don't do this. It's
Just
Exactly.
try something, okay? You have access to prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that. Right? Why don't you try to change the color of your dragon?
minor illusion.
Or
I have an idea.
Wait. Here's an idea. Or you just let people see that they're dragons and be afraid.
That's not what we're going for. We don't want people to be afraid of them.
Oh, no, that's exactly what
people-
Sister Friederika is trying to do.
Okay. So this is Cyrus asking Kriv. So
Yeah.
Kriv, what is the goodest god of all time?
The
Bahamut.
goodest.
Pelar.
Like the goodest,
Bahamut.
like everyone is like, you know what? That's a good god. I respect them.
The goodest.
Bahamut?
Pilar.
Keep in mind.
Pilar
You're
is not a
asking-
good god.
Okay. Could I do a religion check to find that out?
Pilar is bad.
No. Wait a minute. No. Are you trying to say Palor?
Yes.
Like Sister Friederika, aren't
Frederick-
you like, supposed to be like good or something?
Well, one thing, Palor is not a god of the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, my bad.
So don't get me wrong, you would probably know about him. The others, iffy.
Oh, Pilar is good, no?
You may think Lathander,
Yeah.
but especially when you're looking at this blue Dragonborn, which is decked out in this blue and silver full plate armor with a big symbol of, it has symbology of the dragon, the platinum dragon
Hey.
Bahamut on it.
See, I have a lot of intelligence, but not a lot of wisdom, so
Well, roll me a religion check.
okay, that is 19.
Okay, you would definitely know that you're asking a paladin of Bahamut who's the best god.
I know, and I'm realizing that afterwards.
So Sister Friederika saying Pilar, and you're like, who the fuck is Pilar?
Who the hell is talking?
Okay, so just to give you like an idea of my thinking, prestidigitation can put a color, small mark, or a symbol on an object or surface for 1 hour.
Okay, so
Scales are a surface.
do you try this on one of the dragon wormlings?
I will try it on myself.
Try it on yourself first. Okay. What color are you trying to change the scale to? The scales to?
Purple.
Purple. When you do this effect, where are you pointing on yourself? Like
I'll just like, boop.
okay. you're-
Actually, we'll do it here so it's hidden, so it's not permanent.
Or y'all could just cast invisibility on them.
See, I didn't take it by accident.
Or we could just don't give a fuck. And someone babysit the dragon while we go inside and we rotate.
Absolutely not.
I did offer that. I did offer that.
I know, that's why I'm saying it.
So
But it's one of-
let me complete this prestidigitation thing. Okay. So you point at your the underside of your left arm, and one of your scales changes color. One of your scales.
So I'd like to cast Prestidigitation about 100,000 times on myself.
That's going to take a while.
On yourself?
Well, he pointed to himself.
Yeah, I'm like,
He's doing this is one of those things where
trying his
it's
best.
like a couple hours later, he's got part of his scales are purple, and the ones that he had originally started with
are disappearing
are back to
now.
silver.
It is not a good idea.
Yeah, the big thing here is with cantrips, they're very, very minor stuff when you're talking about these type of things. So
Yeah.
so they're neat. You can do like a little bit of sparks. You can clean somebody up quickly, sure, but it's very, very minor effects that for this type of thing is just not feasible for what you're trying to do.
Friederika pulled me off track. My initial idea was to put a symbol of a really, really good god on my dragon's forehead. That's very recognizable.
You can do that. Get like
That's what I was trying to do, and I wanted to figure out what god would be like really, really nice and really good. For
Pelor.
that. That's what
Yeah.
the religion check was for, which we never resolved.
But for Rika, so you would know Bahamut would be a very good one. You would also have like Torm Helm, if you want to go along that lines. Lathander is a okay one, although I think he's more
Clearly,
chaotic.
Zhindrolov is saying, yeah, Pelor is a good idea.
Zhindrolov is not doing that. He's just kind of like rolling
We'll
his
just go
eyes.
with I'll like study Kriv's holy symbol, and I'm like, you know what, Bahamut's pretty good.
Dragon. So
Yep.
on you kind of like motion for your wormling to bow its head, and it kind of bows its head, and you go boop, and the symbol of Bahamut, just like basically it's just the dragon head profile in silver appears on its head, and it just kind of like licks up and like.
All right, here, give me 1 second. I like that better. We're gonna go with Chalae showed me Elistray. She's a good drow god, and it's yeah.
Yes.
The
yes.
Sure.
only good drow goddess, so it would actually be really recognizable then.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
We'll do both.
He's
You
just been
start
touched
putting
all
holy
the-
symbols on your dragon.
It's like a passport. He's been stabbed by the.
Right, and then like the deities are just watching. Like, wait,
I didn't give my approval for that.
no, they're probably like, wait, is that?
A
Why?
bolt of lightning strikes down from the heavens.
They're like, did we send a missionary or something? I don't remember.
But yeah, so shenanigans.
All right, can we start the session? And now
We have.
We're in character.
God damn it!
So, do you guys remember what your to-do list was?
No.
No. Not after 2 weeks.
I do, but I don't.
Your character doesn't.
Exactly.
I was so keen on raising these dragon eggs, I forgot everything.
Well, you cleared the cave, but everybody's dead.
Thanks
Somebody
for killing our
Thanks to
prisoner.
Somebody
someone.
who is still very happy and proud of it. I mean, do you guys have like you spent like 7 days in this cave,
I'm like,
or yeah, 7 days in this cave because of the time it took for you to hatch a dragon wormlings.
And for me to read the book.
Have you guys been talking or having any sort of interactions or anything during this time? I mean, you had a few interactions with the with Affable when you went out hunting, but
And then me kind of teaching them. I know we have some interactions away from me teaching them raising the egg and then bonding and all that kind of stuff.
okay. So most of it was that,
Yeah.
at least for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you did find a spear, by the way,
Yes.
Yeah. I want nothing to do with that spear. Nothing.
and Friederika keeps hearing a voice in her head, something about blood and killing
Well-
and stuff like that.
I will identify it in a short rest.
So you're going to attune to it.
Of course I will.
Okie dokie.
Do you have identify?
You don't need to identify spell to attune to it and knows the properties.
Yeah. I mean,
But
attuning
it's
to it is
telling you to
essentially
kill people, so we're gonna identify it first.
she.
Yeah, why not Cyrus just use identify?
Yeah, that's literally. I just let me pop it, bop it.
The bop it.
Bullet.
Yeah,
pop
Pop it.
pop that pussy.
Wet ass pussy.
All right. So you attune to this, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness,
The
why?
voice gets a little bit louder.
Yeah.
It is really wanting. It's desiring blood. It looks kind of like that.
So rude.
Kriv really doesn't like it because he was able to. He had. Did you say anything about what it was made of?
Nope, I saw it and got pissed and left. And said I want nothing to do with that place, that spear. No one asked anything else, so.
So when you attune to it, you can suddenly actually read what's on there.
Yay.
You can read this Orcashim.
Alright.
Are you my new wielder?
Yes.
We must find blood.
Oh, there will be plenty of blood in this way.
It seems kind of weak right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just. It seems to be desiring blood, so you can add that to your character sheet. It is in its dormant.
Why would a
state.
chaotic good character want a chaotic evil weapon? First,
Because I don't know the alignment of the sentience.
Yeah, some of that information that's on there, she wouldn't actually know.
Right,
All
but
she knows that
it's literally
it's-
chanting, solve
right.
all of your problems with violence. Blood, blood, blood.
Right.
We hungry for violence.
does a
Stab your
chaotic-
best
does a
friend.
Chaotic good.
Yeah, that's
things,
evil.
Like
That is very evil.
Let's treat people in blood.
Let's be honest. I've seen chaotic good people kill people on whim because they're heretics. Thank you very much. And I've seen a affable turtle kill someone out of what's the name? Personal vendetta instead of greater good. So thank you very much.
That
So
doesn't.
let's
Yeah, but
say,
we're not. But we're not chanting.
Murder, murder,
Here's the
murder.
thing.
We're
is-
chanting murder
keep-
with blood.
Keep in mind this, okay? So just keep in mind this. The only people who actually hear the only one who hears this voice is Friederika.
Right, I understand that. I'm just questioning the.
Character choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain to you how I see it. It wants blood. It looks like a powerful weapon. It's the kind of weapon that I normally use. And it doesn't choose which blood it wants, so it's gonna get the blood of my enemies. So whether it is evil, good, or neutral, it only wants blood, and that's blood that it's gonna get. I'm not gonna use this
Yeah.
weapon for anything else.
So keep in mind this is Friederika will tell you whatever she wants to tell you. Right now, Kriv does not like the weapon at all.
Right, and I mean, plus
Um,
it's made from the bone of an ancient gold dragon.
Yeah,
Which I recognized right away.
But I did
it,
not.
It was very clear to him where the original was, but in character, all you guys know is that it looks like a sphere, looks like a bone spear. Yeah.
I changed the spell.
I just need to go on here. Weapon.
Okay. So let's avoid metas.
Right.
So, all right. So back to what was on your to-do list? Somebody told you to come back here, right?
I think we were supposed to come back to this one, originally, and give some information because let's gather from there if we were finding people's belongings to return them, which we did. One day, sister took a trip to town and returned all the stuff that we were able to find. There's a bunch of gems that didn't belong to anyone. And stuff,
I have a hard time hearing you, Kriv.
That better?
Actually, it's sounding like you're coming from your computer again. Well, while he's doing that, so Leosin asked you to come back, get some more information, find out what's going on in there, and then come back. And he did offer you a reward. He also said that he was leaving for.
Better?
Yep.
Okay,
It's
so yeah, Sister Friederika went to town to distribute everything that belonged to the people. You got the reward for that. There was a bunch of things that didn't belong to them that we got to carry, like a handful of gems and jewels that and whatnot.
And the gold and sapphire ring did not belong to
Yeah.
anybody, which I'm holding on to. Peace.
So I know we did take a trip into town.
And the pouch of the precious stones that are 100 GP each, those did not belong to anyone either, correct?
Right. That was the
Okay.
gems that.
So it was basically just the string of pearls and the semi-precious gems, right?
No, it was a
Yeah.
string of pearls and something else, I think.
Yeah, it was I think it's the semi-precious gems belong to the jewelers.
Nope. Let me pull that back up. So you got what
I have everything. Do you want me to read all the gems that we have?
No, we know what we have. We just need to know what belonged to the people in the town.
Oh, it's been said. Everything that were belonging to the people in the town has been given to them.
Right.
Yeah, but I need to know what to take off of my inventory sheet.
I think it was just like the gold. And
Yeah, you're
stuff
supposed to still have the sapphire ring, all the gems, and the gold. 120 gold, 300 gold.
Okay, so it was basically just the string of pearls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was something else here. I'm trying to find where it was though. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it was. No, it was the string of pearls and the gold and sapphire ring were owned by people.
Well, I don't want to give that away. Oops. Oh my god, where did it go? I have no idea. Deception check.
Well, also we.
That's a
already sent
crit.
No, you're not doing
You
this now,
you didn't
'cause
go back to that.
We already sent everything back there.
I was the
You're
one
not-
that found everything in the
You're
chest.
not metagaming. Metagaming. We already said everything went back.
I'm mad. I
You
want.
do not
I
have a
was
gold and sapphire ring.
fine.
What is it?
So you just
I'll buy
have.
you one in a little bit, okay?
All right. So yeah, you had gotten a 300 gold pieces for returning the ring and the pearls, and you have the 6 masterfully cut polished precious stones of 100 GP. That was from that cache, as well as the infiltrator's key, which you gave to Zhindrolov to help him move Silenter.
Okay. So, just to run down. So far, what treasures we have, the things that are valuable: 6 gems that are 10 GP each, 8 semi-precious gems that are 50 GP each, and 600 GP each gems.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've identified all of them, and they are jade, diamond, emerald, chrysoprase, sapphires, and yeah, that's it.
Well, that's what he's saying they are, because I don't have anything actually listing of what they exactly are.
I know, but like I draw a randomizer for the gems, and you said I could.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what it's worth if you want to come up with that. Anyways, where were we? Oh. So
We
you
were
need
going to kill people.
So here's everything that was said to you since since y'all haven't been taking notes.
I did.
Write a to-do list. Because no one else. We've got Leosin that's asked you to come back here to get some things. He offered you 150 gold each to get some information. If you return to Greenus and he's no longer there, you can meet him in... I can never pronounce this. El Terrell. Maybe I spelled that. It says that right. Where he's going to meet up with Unthar Froom. Friederika also learned that he had purchased horses for you all.
Yay, we like those.
What a nice guy.
The town had given you a cart too.
Cyrus,
Thank you for
can't see you no
helping with
more.
this. I think he paused his video.
Yep, no, it's okay.
And so that you have easy way of getting to El Toro. So that is on your to-do list. You're going to get paid.
Yay.
Let's get some money.
We like to be paid. Paid.
So you're currently still in the Dragon Hatchery right now. You've been trying to
Raining
figure out a
reports.
few things.
I have offered for us to all go to the town. When we go to the town, I will stay behind with all the dragons and watch over them, train them a little bit, teach them a few things that I can that won't detriment everyone else's training with them. Kind of just overall.
I would
training.
like to do something different, specifically with my dragon.
Okay.
And I'll
It's an
I'll
offer,
like...
you don't have to take it.
Yeah, I know. But I want to... I'm taking my dragon with me into town, and I'm just going to keep him invisible. Because I want to expose Lemon to as many people as possible in the early years to get them accustomed to people instead of it being cloistered away, because that's what happens. It's just a general idea of like exposing the young ones to a lot of people to get them accustomed to it, so they become less violent.
You also have to remember you can't control what the villagers do.
Well, the villagers can't see them.
Unless something happens.
I will literally maul anyone who touches my dragon.
You're gonna try. Let's be honest.
I
you're gonna
will maul anyone who touches my dragon. But it's not like I'm gonna be taking Lemon into a store with me, right?
At least for this town, I'm gonna stay out and work with my dragon, since he's still a newborn. So, sister, you are more than welcome to leave your dragon with me,
Yes, of
And-
course.
and I will gladly do what I can while he can. I will hold on to the bag of holdings that Zhindrolov has. It has all the meat, so they will not go hungry.
I will do a animal handling on my dragon to make sure he behaves.
And take advantage because of my Dragon Scholar.
Sure. Well, that nat 20 is going to be useful. Thanks for the advantage.
Dragon Scholar, here to help.
So it's a 25.
Sure.
Behave.
He starts.
It's in Draconic,
he
by
starts.
the way.
Yeah, he starts playing with Layden. We're doing some wrestling, tussling.
It's fine. It's normal dragon behavior.
I had a question for you, Windgem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll for the minor detrimental properties and the minor beneficial properties, or do you want to do it?
Oops.
It's already included.
No.
What it says on the thing is we're just keeping it.
No, but that's what I mean. Every those artifacts gain one minor and one beneficial and detrimental properties in dormant state, and another one in awakened, and a major one in beneficial. And
I'm not dealing with that.
no problem.
Yeah, I prefer like what it just keep what it says right there.
That's good for me. Honestly, those detrimental properties are pretty annoying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there, and if there is something that's mental, I might tell you.
Okay, cool.
So is everyone going? Like, are we at the town now?
Okay,
And
so
everyone in there. Like, is everyone in there?
So Cyrus, you're turning Lemon invisible.
Yes.
Cool. Roll me an animal handling check.
With advantage.
Wow.
Okay, animal handling. That is a 16.
Okay.
That is one of the major one I could have gotten.
I mean, that would kind of help in certain ways, but we won't get into that.
No.
In any case, so you guys head into town to get your thing, get your horses. Do you
Yes.
want to do anything else in town?
I would like to see if there is a place I could get a hat of disguise.
I'm not even gonna have you roll because there really isn't any place in this town.
Okay.
So it's a very small town.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. And you grab your you hitch up your cart, grabs your extra horses. Zhindrolov offers to be in the cart because he's a big, heavy elephant boy. And Friederika, are you going to continue driving it, or Zhindrolov will drive it too?
Oh, I can drive it if you want. If you don't, otherwise he can drive it.
Okay. Maybe
Probably.
you switch off so that whatever you can relax as it. Because you realize, well, looking at the map, let's actually go to that. So, here we are in the Sword Coast of Faerun. You guys are currently
Ooh.
here.
Would you mind doing that again?
Can you not see anything?
I was like super zoomed in when it popped out.
Yeah, I'm continuously
Okay.
peeing. So you're if you scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, that's where greenest is. You guys need to go up to here.
So it's a couple days.
Oh yeah, 6 in fact.
Exactly 6.
Yeah, because you with the cart and the horses, you can travel about 200 miles a day. So as you're getting out of town and you're meeting up with Kriv, this would probably take you less than an hour. So if anything, the invisibility would still be around for your dragon, Cyrus. Cyrus, I want you to make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Okay, that is 16 on the die, plus 3, so 19.
You realize that as you were entering the city, Lemon started to fly.
Lemon's flying!
And you can't see him.
I still know where he is, because my magic's affecting him.
You can tell that it's affecting him. You just can't. Part of the spell doesn't actually say that you know where they are. It just you have to concentrate it in order to maintain it.
Well,
So you've been maintaining it. He has been invisible, but he's been flying.
okay, well,
You have noticed occasionally, while you were in the town of Greenest, some of the rooftops. There have been it looked like something hit it, and you see it occasionally. But as you were leaving, you notice that much less.
okay, well, at that point, we need to find my dragon. I'm going to, hide my panic from everyone else and keep pretending that everything's okay. But I'm gonna... could I make an investigation check to try and follow as much as possible?
You do hear some noises from some bushes nearby.
I will go there immediately, as fast as I can. And then I would like to hold Lemon's hand.
Oh, did you drop the spell?
No.
Because as you're running towards the bushes, all of a sudden you feel something grab you and lift you up.
Is it Lemon?
And he flies over directly to where his siblings are. Or no, you got a she, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 boys, 1 girl.
So she flies over to her brothers and actually tosses you at them. Roll me a dexterity save.
That's rude. That is a 5.
Okay, you the brothers are probably still wrestling because they're brothers. You actually crash into them.
I sent you a whisper, just so you know, Windjam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Okay, well then I guess I'll just leave Lemon with the rest of them.
You dropped the invisibility by then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she rejoins her brothers, but she apparently has been off doing something. She was off doing something. She's been sneakily following you around, although she hasn't been very good at it.
Yeah, she was.
That makes me very happy. I am very proud of her. I give her a hug.
It was enough that the townsfolk didn't really notice, but your entire party actually did notice her like she was not being on the ground when we were going around town.
Yeah. I will let Kriv know to be careful because she can fly now.
I can handle her. It's fine.
If you lose my dragon, I will hunt you down.
I know, little one. I will take care of her.
So you guys head off. The wormlings follow along, and then actually Lemon actually does some flying. She stays nearby, but she's kind of like scoping out. The brothers are trying to imitate her. See how they do. Actually, let me let their owners do this. So, Kriv and Friederika, I want you to have your dragons roll a dexterity check.
Give me a second. I'm gonna roll it in the chat.
Not a save, a check.
Now what?
Not a save, a check.
Oh, a check. Sorry.
The boys are not keeping up with their sister.
Ha! Superior intellect.
No.
At this time, I pick up Paladin and put him on my shoulder, so he just rests right there.
So I will whisper to
Give me
Shutan.
1
Wait a
second.
minute.
I will be right back.
Yeah. Wait a
You
minute.
go ahead.
Kriv, what did you do? What did you put on your shoulder?
Paladin.
Oh, he's a medium creature. He's considered your size. So you can't just put him up there.
Can I do a net strength check?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Uh,
But
If
it's
he
more,
really wants to
it'd be
do it,
more
I
like you're
will-
giving. It's more like you're giving someone a piggyback ride. Yeah.
I
I
will
thought he was a lot
half.
smaller. So never mind.
I'll half his dragon's weight for an hour.
No, I thought he was a lot smaller, so it's
No.
fine.
No, they're big. Remember, they're bigger than Cyrus.
I understand, but I still thought they were like still kind of like able to kind of like just like wrap like be on here and be like across my shoulder. So.
Yeah, but it's more like giving medium person that big piggyback ride. So
Yeah, no, Layden would hate that, so never mind.
okay. Yeah. So you've got 6 days of travel.
Did you see what I sent you, Wind?
Yeah, I sent you something too, Wind, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw them.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
You saw mine too?
yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So during this time, I still talk to them and Draconic and teach at least unless Cyrus and sister don't want me to. I'm at least talking to Layden about things, teaching him about different aspects of the world and of Muhammad
That's fine for me.
and just what it means to be good.
They're understanding. They're starting to be able to actually speak some words, but it's still, they've only been around for a couple days, so
I attempt to teach Rift how to sit.
sure.
He can't even walk.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, not good.
It's a worm. He knows how to lay down really well.
He's not getting it on this day.
No. Mhm.
And I need to stop whispering my rolls.
Yes.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was not a good roll to Especially considering your animal handling. That's a bad
Right.
roll.
That's why I said it's it wasn't a good day today. We'll try tomorrow. Riff was just like
You
Bahamut's the greatest. Bahamut's the best.
so day one of travel. You set up camp.
At this time, I am taking Paladin out to teach him how to hunt properly. Like what he should go for, what he shouldn't go for. Ari understands that the group is a no-no.
Let's see here. I'm gonna roll a d6. You do catch Layden looking at Affable's worm, and he crouches down and starts.
Does he
creeping
wiggle
toward-
his ass?
And at that time, I snap him to attention with a few words, and he knocks it off. Or attempt to do this, I should say.
let's just say Rift burrows under the ground.
No.
He can do that.
Layden actually quickly jumps and tries to leap at it, but misses.
Sorry, he's still young. I'll get him under control.
It's okay. Rift can take care of himself.
It's more the aspect that he needs to know not to do that.
So you just see like this hole in the ground now, and it just keeps going.
I'll summon Layden back to my side and actually go
come
hunting now.
Okay.
But it's not a doge.
He is my child.
Fair enough.
Anything else that anybody wants to do?
All right.
Yes, I'm gonna take the 6 days to try to teach common to the dragon.
Ooh,
Yes.
hold on. I gotta look up.
It should take 10 weeks of work to show him how to speak common.
Okay.
Because it's 1 week per. It's 10 weeks minus 1 per modifier of intelligence.
Yeah, sure. So you can start doing that.
Technically, if the others want to, I can just do a class rep if you want, if you accept it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with him knowing common.
Sure, teach Rift common.
Does Rift has a language?
Rift. It would take a really long time to be able to speak anything.
He knows
I
how
don't-
to speak Aquan. That's about it.
Okay, then I cannot teach him.
Is that from the thing? You're stealing that from the thing, right? Where you got the language?
I just did that so that he could speak with Roland,
Oh, okay.
because that's one of the Tortle languages.
1 second, guys.
Okay.
Is Aquan.
Aha, your boyfriend is close, Kriv.
I'm sorry, sorry for yesterday.
Sorry for what?
The flirtatious remarks.
What?
Me flirting with Ny'qll.
Oh.
Nyx? What?
Remember, I turned on the
Right.
trial
I thought you said dicks.
No,
Yeah,
Ny'qll.
dicks.
Ny'qll.
He flirted with dicks.
I mean, don't get me
I'm
wrong.
back.
I wanted.
Wenjin, did you ask me something?
No. I was just saying. Tell him sorry, not sorry for yesterday.
He's fine with it. It's all good.
I just threw him off guard.
Yeah, it's just he wasn't expecting it like right off the bat. No, especially since in our campaign, it's all of us like close friends and stuff. So we're not like that with each other. So he's like, it's never happened. So he's just like, wait, what?
Wait a minute, what? I've never seen this happen before.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
did you get my whisper?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just letting you know that this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, Win,
Mm-hmm.
did you see my whisper at the beginning of the session? Or do you want me to send it again?
I've seen all whispers.
Are you sure?
If I had anything that would affect anything, I would respond. So.
Truly in the front. And we all just go, oh.
Wait a minute, I did miss one whisper. Yeah, it just for some reason that first night, Shutant, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Seems to have a bellyache.
So I tried to suit him, and whom?
Do you want help?
Oh, I think it's more of the magic stuff.
I have him. I want him to roll a Constitution save. Well,
Okay.
it'll probably just be a Constitution check. I'm not sure if it's listed as if he has a save listed. Okay. Yeah, it's not feeling well, but it's holding up.
It's okay, baby. It's for your good.
Ooh.
What? Wait,
Are you
what?
trying to
What?
hide this or?
What?
Yes. Of course.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Sure.
Just a straight stealth check.
Sure. Can I assume I'm not in my my armor while I do it?
Well, well, I just that's why one of the reasons why I said straight. I'm not counting armor for this.
Okay, good. So it's a 17.
17. Okay. It's everybody's passives.
Passive perception,
Mine's a 15.
11.
Does anybody beat a 17?
No.
For passive, no.
okay.
Are we are doing stealth checks?
No.
No,
I
you're
mean,
doing a perception
But
check.
I mean, is anybody like?
Or I'm just looking at passive perception.
But is anybody staying awake to keep watch?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, assuming
I'll do
this is
rotation.
before watches. So
Because I mean, if someone's keeping watch, they could roll an actual perception check instead of relying on their passive.
this is
perception.
probably before bed, anyways. So, but and then first night, first watch. What's our watch cycle look like?
I'll take the last shift.
I can
I'll take
take
the
one.
first.
I don't have spells to recover, so I can take one. Like
I'm-
in the middle.
We haven't done any combat or anything in a long time, so everything's fine with me. So I don't need to recover.
Roland can take like the second to last shift. That's fine.
Okay, I'm seeing
Oh,
like
go. So
Oh.
Cyrus, Sister, Chalae, Affable, Kriv.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Okay.
I am sleeping with Lemon. Must cuddle. Adorable baby dragon.
And then what we're doing during my shift, I'm still teaching Paladin about what we're doing, what she should be on the watch out for, so he can become more knowledgeable and helpful.
okay.
Otherwise, I'm sleeping.
All right. So night passes, nothing happens during your watches. Honestly, probably nothing happens over the 6 days. So you pretty much following a well-traveled road, and has been cleared out. And day 2 happens. Anything you want to do during day 2? I can also fast forward to
We can
getting
fast
closer to
forward that
Aragon.
unless we get encounters.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm just gonna be doing the same thing, teaching.
Yay! I teach him to sit.
Oh, see if he flies. Yeah, each day I want to see if Layden
See
learns to
the
fly.
little, yeah. So see the worm kind of do this kind of like S sort of thing where it's like sit up. It's more like sit up than
Right.
than actually sitting down. So
Correct. I'm like, oh, good boy.
okay.
I would like to focus on teaching Lemon communication skills. Just like trying to,
Help her with her Draconic.
yes, help
Okay.
her with her Draconic and, well, like teaching a little bit of magic and stuff as well.
How
Which
many?
is difficult for her, but I want to kind of get her interested in learning things at a young age.
Cyrus, is Lemon also taking common classes with her brothers?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Like, wow.
That's okay.
I mean, if
Harsh.
you guys want to help Friederika with the teaching, the teaching in common is going to be more along the lines of just taking time.
Yeah.
Then
Chalae is completely accurate. Cyrus is so bougie. Only private school for Lemon. Absolutely
bougie.
nothing else will do.
So we have 4 more days, pretty much.
yeah, we got
right.
we at 5. We just finished this thing.
4. All right.
So for flight, we'll just because we already have a flying dragonling or wormling. I'm just gonna say that actually roll for the other 2 dragons. Just roll me dexterity checks with advantage, like twice, because I'm assuming one of these will probably hit it.
Ooh.
And if not 2, we'll do more. Both of the brothers.
Okay. So we need to roll what?
Dexterity.
Dexterity checks.
Okay.
Because this
Twice
is
or
more.
once?
Whoa! Wait, just once for you.
Okay.
So it's on take and fly. Man, Layden is having trouble.
He's just not understanding what I'm trying to tell him how to
Okay.
do this.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll another one for day 3. There we go.
There we go.
He's having trouble in that previous day, and the next day he's like his brother and sister are like egging him on from the air. Cyrus is probably next to Lemon, also trying to egg him on, and next thing we know,
And Riff's like going like, basically saying,
And the crowd goes wild.
you do notice one thing about Layden's wings is it does look like there's a little bit of a membrane, which from the regular wing joints kind of actually moves down the spine a little bit.
Oh, so it's the wave.
Yeah, it's kind of this weird connection between like a black dragon's wings, and
And a
both
gold.
Kriv and Affable will be able to tell. But it looks like it's this weird connection to be like black dragon wings as well as like a gold dragon wings.
So it's a little harder for him to, because his wings are a little bit different. So okay.
Yeah.
See, now I feel better because like I understand that he was just having his wings worked a little bit differently than his brothers and sisters because he is so special.
He's a
And
little
stuff.
retarded, but it's okay. We
We
love
don't use
him.
that word.
I
We
know.
don't use that
I
word.
told you last session not to use that word.
You will not say that about my child.
That's a
All
bad.
right.
Don't say that.
I love you all, guys.
He's not. He's
I don't know.
special because he's different
I don't
Because
know,
the fact that he's golden too. He's a
but
hybrid.
in the USA, that word is very bad.
I take offense.
Everybody is different. They learn at different rates.
That's not a good PC word.
Yeah.
His wings are not the same as your dragon's wings. We come to find out.
Especially since we're streaming this on Twitch.
Oh yeah, maybe not. I should not.
I will fight you.
People would hate me.
So, yeah. So now you have flying dragon wormlings. Cyrus will be able. I'm not sure. Cyrus, what was your fly speed again?
60.
Okay.
No, my fly speed is 30, but the wormling's fly speed is 60.
Right. Okay, so they're actually faster than you are.
Yeah, I can half my speed. Or half my weight, and I can get really spooky as well.
And then now that they're like this, I am as they're up in the air and stuff, as so close by, I talk to Paladin and out loud and so also Lemon, and I'm sorry, sister, I do not remember your dragon's name because it's
Showtime.
different. Showtime. It's gonna take me a moment to remember that because it's different. On how to hunt from the sky.
Roll me a animal handling check with advantage.
$11.
It's iffy. You're not sure if they quite got it. You do. You do see. You're coming across the river in about day 3. Towards before the tea, towards the Burduskin area bar. But you're coming up to the river, and you see them kind of fly above the river, and you see them. A few of them like do a quick dive into the water.
Ah, they're hunting for fish. So proud.
They. Let's see. And they're down for a little bit of time.
I start to worry a little bit that it's.
All of a sudden, you see Shaitan jump out of the water or fly up out of the water. He's got fish in his mouth and a fish in 2 of its claws.
Yeah.
Lemon comes up with the fish in his mouth, and Layden comes up with a fish in his mouth and a fish in his claws. And they fly over to the group and drop sick fish at your feet.
I
mythically
praise
praise Lemon. All hail Lemon.
And Kriv, you remember.
Of worlds.
And Kriv, you remember, they're amphibious. They can breathe both air and water.
I'm jealous.
So I stop being a little overprotective mob for a moment and just like, okay, yes, they're like this, they can do this. Everything is
That's
fine.
adorable.
And I praise Layden so much for doing this and the fact that he was able to do it without any coaching.
All of a sudden, when the fish falls into a hole in the ground,
he needs to eat too. It's okay.
I encourage Lemon to eat the fish she caught.
All you see is bones be spit out from the hole.
And as Layden does his, he actually chars it a bit
yeah,
with his flame breath.
You just go. Needless to say, if you need to start a campfire,
We got it.
don't have to use any spells.
Just have to ask.
You do get close to Burdusk along the road. Do you just kind of scoot around it, or
Are we supposed to see the names on this map?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, I don't see names at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm zoomed in like 80%. So
Yeah. So here is Burdusk along the route. That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing it. Because I don't. Oh, I suppose it would give some spoilers. But yeah. So
So you said,
travel along. Yeah. So that's Burdusk.
and this is like a small town or something.
It's more of a medium-sized town.
Is that where we
No,
were?
it's bigger than
Is
Greenest.
that where we were headed?
No,
No,
you're heading up here to Elturol.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a small, like a medium town. It's bigger than Greenest, though, correct?
Yes, it is bigger than Greenest.
Okay.
we're gonna go into town and see what they have to offer, as in services like blacksmith. If they have someone who can do enchantments around there or not, or what they have to offer.
You don't really find much of magical stuff. There are some healing potions for sale, but
I would like to
that's about it.
buy those.
They're 50 gold each, and they don't have many. They only
buy-
have 2, so
I'll buy
100 gold.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 2 regular healing potions.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming that the wormlings are going to be growing rather fast, correct?
No.
Nope.
Or not at
No.
all?
We gotta. If we want them to grow fast, we have to find some magic for that because they do not grow fast in this realm. For them to reach adulthood, they have to. And I'm saying this as Kriv. I am saying this. For them to reach adulthood, it's going to be 100+ years before they reach
Okay.
adulthood.
But there are ways, don't worry.
Yes, there are magical means for them to grow faster, but naturally it takes a very long time because these dragons do live to be over like 1,000. Like some can live up to 1,500 years, so they have a slower growth rate just because of their longevity.
So
I'm assuming you've had told your wormlings to stay outside of town, and just like play around for a little bit or something.
I
This
probably stayed out of town with them.
They were out there. I decided to come in this town. I told Layden to behave and listen to what sister and Cyrus has to say. Sorry, I say that because I can't remember who else speaks Draconic. So
Well, the three who have the three who's had dragons hatch all speak Draconic.
yeah, I can't remember if Roland and Chalae and Zhindrolov spoke Draconic.
I
as
can
well.
speak Draconic as well.
I speak Draconic.
Yeah, I knew sister and Cyrus knew how to speak Draconic. I just can't remember the rest of the party.
This is
So-
all my languages.
Okay. So I just tell Layden to behave, listen to everyone. I will be back shortly. So I get my 2 potions.
All right. I'm actually going to do something quickly here.
Oh, and I have my scimitars to sell. I get that. So, would I be able to trade two of those scimitars in for a potion because they're both 25 each?
If their base price is 25, you would actually get half.
Okay, so
When you're
alright.
selling them because they're used.
Okay, I'll still sell them and get 25.
Yeah,
Get
that
some money
way
back.
you would at least have a less negative approach.
Wow.
Win, did you see my whisper?
Yeah, you probably would have to be in a bigger town. You might be able to find some in El Turel.
Okay.
Did you see mine? Look at all of these whispers.
Do you really want to do that though?
No, I mean like as an emergency sort of situation.
I mean, nah, they're pretty strong.
Guys, I'm having a brain fart.
Probably
How do you
wouldn't
spell
work.
House.
Okay.
How does what?
How do you spell house?
House.
Home is gonna be.
Okay. Yeah, so do you stop in? You could probably even sell the gems if you wanted to, so that you have it as gold. So did you want to have Kriv convert those gems for you, Friederika, or anybody who has gems?
I think we should wait for a great place to sell them, otherwise we won't get enough out of it.
I'm also holding on to the gems. So
For other reasons.
yeah, well I just
That's
have
fine.
them all in my bag of holding.
Okay.
That's fine, because, yeah, I'm not too, worried about buying potions and selling basic scimitars. So,
Day 4 goes without incident. You got some flying dragons, a burrowing worm, and everything moves off with out of pace. I'm assuming you're scooting around this one, which I'm just not going to worry about. And as you're approaching, you can easily see El Turel because there's this big shining beacon of the light shining over the town brilliantly. How is it said here? There's a brilliant magical light that hovers above it, illuminating it day and night.
that has to wreak havoc on the sleep schedule. Sleep cycle.
You are approaching your destination. What do you do?
I say, since we're getting close there, it's still going to be a day or two away.
I would actually say by this time.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, since you're probably you could easily arrive within the day. Actually, you probably see it a couple days out.
Okay.
Is when you see the light and you know where you're about to hit.
Since I recognize that we're getting close to this, I start heavily teaching Laodin what must be done with being in a bigger city, since there's going to be no chance for us to kind of stay out and be in there. All of us probably have something we need to do in the town, and at least I don't feel comfortable leaving my dragon alone right now, especially since other people can be doing stuff. So I start teaching him what he must do to stay safe and not raise too much concern in the town.
I'm gonna use the speech that we in our world use to explain racism, and be like, they're gonna be mad at you for your skin color. It's not your fault. They're ignorant.
We're, like,
Word.
no matter what they do not attack.
If they annoy you, tell me. I will deal with them.
If it becomes too bad, we can have them fly off. And should we set up a safe spot for them to meet us? Like, say it gets really too bad, and we tell them they like to fly away, meet us at such point, like our rendezvous point.
Oh, Biden's gonna stay super close to me.
But I'm more meaning if the villagers get too wild up about it and belligerent, for them to have a safe spot to go to, so they can get away from the villagers.
I have a question, Wind. Can I have my my dragon on my back as I have 21 strength? Or holding it like a baby?
Well,
One thing I say to do is, like, when we get into town, they start noticing it, kind of show them that, hey, this is different. They're under our control. Kind of, I hate to do it like this, but have them do some commands and say show them that they will listen to us. They will not do anything without us saying.
I mean,
I hate to have it like a
Dragon?
circus act, but
the dragon who are gonna who attended my classes are gonna be able to say friends, not evil.
Which
Oh,
might freak them out still.
yeah. And if it doesn't matter, I'm gonna slay some people.
How about no?
Well,
Riv,
So-
Let's just
Ray of Two's also been attending the classes.
all Faerunian natives, I would like you to
Riff?
make me all Faerunian natives. I would like you to make me a history check.
Me?
Okey-dokey. No, are you
Faerunian
native to Faerun?
natives.
oh no, nope. I'm not. Nope, not me. Good
Oh.
job, Roland.
Wow.
hey, I didn't do that better.
Chalae is knowing
All right.
stuff.
Roland,
Yeah.
like, history? What's that?
Strangely enough, this is actually relatively easy, DC. Too bad.
Well,
two
not
of you
easy
failed
enough
it.
to fail with a 2. Okay.
Well, with
Okay,
a 1, it wasn't with
um,
advantage.
Right.
I got a 25.
Okay, so Cyrus, especially because of frequently being down in the southern portion of the Sword Coast, you are aware of Elturel. Elturel is a very large city. It is along the lines of Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep
Okay.
in the size of the city. You know that light that shines above it is harmful to undead and is essentially visible from every corner of the land known as Elturgard.
Bruh.
Okay. So it pretty much, you don't have to worry about undead in this area at all as long as that light is shining. You know that it's heavily guarded. So there's definitely still patrols. I mean, it's not a military state. It's very much still, it's very much a safe haven. This is also the city where there have been knights, I forgot what they were called, it's not listed in here to remind me, that have frequently traveled to hell to do battle and came back. It is, when you approach here, there will be guards at the gate, and if they see three black dragons, even if they're wormlings, they will probably not have a good response.
Okay.
And actually,
they are being
Chalae
very-
Chalae will have a similar thought to it. Cyrus will probably have more intimate knowledge and probably do the whole sporadic I'm smarter than you talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Then I offer again to.
He
Yeah,
does
that's
the actually
Golly.
No, not like that. More so like I'll wait for Chalae to say everything, and then I'll systematically destroy everything that she said wrong. It's like, so that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, and instead it actually means blank, and blank is here, but we really have to worry about blank. Don't have to worry about undead. It blah 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 blah.
The
blah.
Chalae's like, I'll pray for you.
It's look, everything that she lists off, everything she lists off is correct. Everything she lists off is correct. Cyrus fills in the additionals like also, and goes off.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
that
There we
that
go.
smart boy in
Exactly.
class who raises the hand and just continues raising it until the teacher finally calls on them.
Like just
And then
waving my
stands
hand
up
wildly,
and then
like,
just goes
"Pick on me, pick on me."
blah 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 blah.
Anytime Chalae says, I'll pray for you, should roll intimidation check with advantage.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Wow.
Okay, with this knowledge,
Actually,
How are you even making those symbols in the thing?
I
First
copy
of
and pasted Chalae's.
Oh,
so with this knowledge, then
oh wait, you're
I,
on an iPad. Oh yeah, that makes more sense too.
I will suggest we not bring the dragons in. I do not want to cause a stir when a stir cannot be when it can be avoided. And then I will take the dragons and continue the teaching since they still have much to learn.
okay, so you take them off out of sight of the guards from the city, probably off to just at a reasonable distance that you can easily that you could easily be found and everything and make arrangements. So you're basically going to babysit.
Yeah, because I don't think there's nothing coming to mind that I would want to look for in a city. Not saying that at one point something.
Well,
could
besides the
change.
fact that you want to find Leosin.
Yeah. Well, I meant besides main quest, main objective stuff, side shopping. So I kind of wouldn't mind enchanting my blade. That's on me though. Enchanting my glaive. But that's probably going to cost a lot that I can't do.
Yeah,
Brave.
you probably couldn't afford that right now. Anyways, we got weird chat going on for anybody who's seeing my screen, but whatever, it's fine. All right, yeah. So that means everybody else will be entering the city. The guards let you pass. They look a little funny at Chalae, but they've seen Draconic, so it's Drow are just not common, but they know of Draconic. The rest of you look like nice people.
Blue skinned person don't look funny.
They do. Yeah, three of you are probably get some looks. Chalae gets the look of I know what you are, and they kind of squint their eyes and just kind of watch you. But when you're also they're also distracted by this giant elephant man and a blue person coming into town. Although they have seen tieflings, if you have a hood up, they probably would think you're just a tiefling. But I think your face is a little flatter.
Yeah, my face is it's pretty shown.
If I remember,
Sister Friederika's blue.
Yes, Sister Friederika is blue. Unfortunately, the only picture I find of Sister Friederika I liked was light skin. So let's say she's light blue.
Yeah, she's a light blue hue.
She has.
It
She has
does
a
not
drowned
look
skin.
like you don't have you don't, but your features don't look drowish elvish at all. So
No.
it's
what
more
race-
because of the features.
What race is Sister Friederika anyway?
Vedalkin.
So Ravnica race.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I have no idea what that is.
It's a blue person.
Blue
Okay.
people. Blue people, that's smart, usually, but Friederika's not.
Well,
Um,
there's a difference between smart and wise.
do you mean that you're more smart than me, Cyrus?
Yes. Yes, I am. 100%.
Are you sure
Obviously
about
not
that?
wise. Obviously not wise. The wise thing would be not to say anything.
Are you sure about that?
All right, let me look at these
Oh, I will
stats.
literally turn you into a bug.
Let me compare stats here just to kind of like I can see.
I
Okay.
can get to 23 if I want.
Oh, mutant. Actually, Friederika
Right,
is smarter.
I know.
How is... No, she's not. I have 20 intelligence.
Not according
Unless-
to your character sheet. On Roll20.
Oh, I haven't updated my roll 20 since we started the campaign.
Okay.
Was I
And you
supposed to
use
do
your
that?
character advancement.
Yeah, I mean, I would highly suggest doing that so the DM can look at the stuff on it.
It's easier for me to quickly look stuff up instead of pulling it up on D&D Beyond. But I see what you mean. Yeah, you're pretty much, both of you are about the same. Statistically smart.
Well, I can be smarter than him anytime I wish.
Okay, so you do that, and what's your wisdom? Asking for a polymorph.
Enough.
I mean, if you want to polymorph them, you can try.
Okay.
You can
How
certainly
do-
try.
How do I update my thingy?
We'll take care of that later.
For someone intelligent, I think you lack some knowledge. Joking, Justin.
We're on a knowledge off.
It's a knowledge off.
Oh yeah. I hate to say this, but wisdom wise, Friederika also has you beat, but oh well. Anyways. Moving on.
You beat me in charisma. You're so much charismatic than me.
Anyways.
Are we
Getting
taking
off
a
track.
small
We
small
are
break?
going to entering El Terrell before we go shopping and continuing. Let's go ahead and take that break.
All right,
Because
going
it's
to
after 1. And we will be right back. And this time I'll remember to take us off the Be Right Back screen when we come back. Try to keep it about like 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
We're not running on gay time, so that doesn't mean actually 10 minutes. I mean 5 minutes. I will start without you. All right.
Oh, hello!
Hello.
So, is anyone else than me and you, Wind, are there?
So far.
Okay. So, is something happening with what I'm doing?
Nope.
For now.
You do see some uncomfortability, but
If he has to stop, I'm gonna stop.
well, you get the feeling that it's not doing anything.
Well, what a shame.
There, you do if you
New
see
nature or
if you check his excrement, you will notice that he poops them out.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not doing anything. Maybe I should grind them first. Can I do an Arcana check to see how I could do that?
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
it's pretty much it's kind of more of you don't think it's really gonna work.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah.
I tried. I like Cyrus trying to flash his intelligence. Like, what?
Nope, you're both basically as smart as each other.
Yes. Because we're both smart people. T'as-tu chauffé comme ça? T'étais pas encore chaud? Hein? Ok. I want to be level 5.
I will tell you this now. It's gonna be a while.
I want my extra attack. Ahem. Stop eating my poot poot. Fucking dog, it's show. No, it's not. Mais je peux pas plus la briser, elle était trop dure. Well, I couldn't.
All right. I also decided to update Cyrus's character sheet on Roll20. So.
Nice.
I love you.
And because I have Explorer's Guide to Wild Manor Roll20, I was able to do that all through the Character Mancer. It was great. In our in the comes out loud a Telegram chat. Someone's said, "I like my tea like I like my men weak and instant."
Wow.
Then he got a reply as, "I don't know how to reply to that."
Sounds very sad, actually. Unless she's just talking about the availability. Because if they're instant, I mean, that's going to be a very, very sad sex life.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. Did anyone watch The Dragon Prince on Netflix?
I love the Dragon Prince.
Okay. Do you remember there's a time where they have a staff with boomerangs at the end of the staff?
I don't remember it.
Okay. Well, the voice actor who plays the human that wants to do magic, I don't remember the name, is the same actor that does Sokka in The Last Airbender, and there's an Easter egg in that show. He's like, something
back.
so strangely familiar. Boomerangs?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's kind of amazing.
Sorry, I had to block.
Oh yeah. I could totally see it.
Had to block my camera for a little bit because I was
Naked?
no, I was putting on some ointment on my muscle
And why didn't you show us?
because we're on a Twitch live stream. Oh wait, no.
Because you wanted to avoid accidental nipplage.
Oh wait, actually I forgot. We're on the Be Right Back screen, so I guess I could have done it. But
Yeah.
oh well. Well, you missed out. So sorry.
You're mean.
Bye, Kevin.
Oh, so sweet.
He's going shopping with one of our friends.
Do we have a Cyrus back?
Cyrus is dead. But Chalae is back.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Cyrus.
Hey, I was still waiting on everyone else.
Oh,
I've
you
been-
weren't replies when I asked if we had a Cyrus back.
I was muted.
Ah, that explains it. By the way, your
Yep.
character sheet's updated, and I also included your bite and stingers.
Yay! Thank you.
I
He
also
has a
updated.
Biden stinger?
I have a stinger. Yes.
Yeah, he's a Pseudodragon. Bigger than the normal, but he's a Pseudodragon.
Yeah,
Why
I
wouldn't he have a bite and stinger.
updated mine as well. So at least stats wise.
Hmm.
So like my constitution, and everything are on there for you.
Just because it's a lot easier for me to pull it up on D&D Beyond or on Roll20 quickly, just to take a gander. Because it takes a few more steps on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I can still do it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Cool.
All right, we ready?
Hold on. Anyways. All right. Hey, check this out. We're back, and I actually switched us from the be right back screen, unlike I did last week. So we're back. So we're entering Elturel, big old city. Kriv is off doing dragon schooling.
Great, if you want to go inside, you can. I don't need to go in.
It's fine. There's nothing I can think of shopping wise that I could use. We don't have a lot of money, so stuff that I want to do I can't do yet.
Good.
So I want to do some like enchanting with my glaive and stuff and all.
So what do you do?
I'm looking at shops and wares, and if there are specialist shops in different sculptures or symbols or anything.
So what are you looking for?
A good place to sell dragon amulets.
The insignias that you had on from the Cult of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily find a vendor that can look at them and be like, oh, interesting symbology here. And they're not really much to pay well. They would probably just pay like 5 silver each.
What the metal is worth.
Yeah, at least. So 5 silver each.
Yep.
So that's 18 gold piece. Yeah, we like those. All right, and I'm gonna look for an antique shop or some place to sell the bone, soapstone, and
Roll me an investigation check.
sure.
Because I'm assuming you're not talking to anybody, you're just looking.
Yeah, I'm just looking, unfortunately.
Should sorry.
25.
You can easily find a place that you can sell them for a good price. They're not willing to go over the worth that you determined to them
Okay.
because they need to still make a profit, so they'll probably end up selling them for more. But
Sure. So I'm gonna sell them for what they're worth, and that's it. Not even gonna haggle.
as for the other thing, Roland, go ahead and how are you going to be asking around, or are you going to be? How are you going to search for this in town?
I guess I'll ask around, like, where they would have stuff like that, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Yeah, the people you come up to doesn't really have any ideas where something like that are. It would probably you could probably continue looking around, but it's going to take you a few hours. Will you roll me an investigation check to see if you can spot something? Yeah, it probably takes you about 2 or 3 hours, but then you do find a shop that seems to be able to sell at least the ingredients to make gunpowder. But you're gonna have to. You could use your tinker schools to actually make it.
Okay.
And Kriv, yes, you can get rid of the old one.
How expensive is that?
Let's see.
Pretty expensive.
For materials. Bear with me here in a sec. For materials for the quick shot would be about 4 gold. And for the long shot would be 10 gold per, or for the, it would be 4 gold for 20 for the quick shot, 10 gold for 5 for the long shot.
How many would this make, though?
So for 10 gold, you can make 5 long shot bullets.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just so you have reference, these are the same prices that are listed under the gunslinger rules.
Okay.
For bad news for the long shot and pepper box for the quick shot.
Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
That way you have easy access. So
Yeah, so basically, like 4 gold would make 20 bullets, and then 10 gold would make 5 bullets.
right,
Okay,
for
gotcha.
each of their respective weapons, because they
Right.
have different types of ammunition.
Okay, so I have. I'll whisper you how much I buy,
Okay, cool.
because I'm gonna figure it out with a calculator.
So Friederika and Roland do some shopping. Chalae does some pray and chill in the local cemetery. And Cyrus, did you want to do anything before you?
I like to pick up some books on some local flora and fauna.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Sure. That's a 19 plus 7, 26.
Yeah, easily you find a bookshop and it has just the books you're looking for.
Awesome.
I would say they're only about a gold a piece.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd also like to pick up just some generic medical supplies.
Okay, healer's kit.
Yep. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, one healer's kit will cost you about 5 gold.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, it's a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. And basically has 10 charges.
Yep, no problem. I think that's everything I'd like to do.
Cool. All right. So you get all your shopping done. Chalae finishes her praying. You meet back up. What do you do next?
We go see our little help. Half elf.
All right. So how are you going to be looking for him? You going to be asking around for him?
Didn't you give us a rendezvous point?
He just said he would meet you. He said to remind you, 'cause this should be in your notes, that he was going to meet up with Antharf Froom here in Elturel. And that's it.
Nice. Then, yeah, people can ask around if they wish.
Well, I'm doing multiple things here. Bear with me.
Anyone can ask?
Yeah, it's, whoever wants to ask can go ahead and make a charisma check.
I ain't in the city.
I have -4.
I got an 18.
What are we doing?
sorry.
We're asking around. What are you asking? Feel free to actually do that in character too.
I'm looking for an half health, about this high, not super pretty.
There's a lot of half elves around town here. And you, what was Cyrus? What was your role again?
I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah.
No one actually recognizes. They don't really know a Leosin.
I'm gonna go to a bar.
Mhm.
And ask the pretty barmaid with a 2 gold piece if she's seen that description. And I include the name Leosin.
Yeah. She gives you your gold back. I honestly don't know anybody. There's so many different half elves around here. I mean, that's, and I don't know anybody by the name of Leosin.
All right. She still keep the.
Do you check like multiple ones or anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
use a total of 10 gold piece to make sure I get.
You walk into a bar called a pair of what was it, pair of antlers, pair of black antlers, and you see a rowdy bunch there. There's a human, and there's a human man in a suit of armor with a symbol of a gauntlet on the chest. And it just seems to be a rowdy bunch of people. And you notice in the corner next to him is your half elf friend Leosin. And you, by the way, none of that gold was taken because no one knew Leosin.
Okay, good. So
Now, if you had actually asked for Antharf Room instead of Leosin, you probably would have found him faster. It's probably getting down to nighttime by the time you arrive.
I whispered that to Cyrus.
I'm currently in the bathroom. That is why I am not at my computer.
That would have been good to know beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, like I just took my headset and some dice.
Playing D&D from the bathroom. So what do you do? He doesn't seem to have noticed you. The rowdy bunch of men and women. You do notice this, what now looks like a holy symbol, which some of you would recognize as being the holy symbol for Torm. It being this gauntleted hand.
So, knowing I cannot find the direction,
You found them. You walked into a bar to keep asking questions, and you see Leosin.
I missed that so much. So I'm gonna go see Leosin right away.
As you approach, it says, "Ah, my friends! Do you think?"
And I wave.
Friends, I would like you to meet Anta Froom. And you see a... We get handouts. You see... This guy. And he's like, welcome. So I understand that you've been helping out my friend Leosin here.
Yes.
He is a human. He's not a dwarf, even though he kind of looks like one. At least every time I look at that picture, I think of him before. It's just bigger on the belly.
So I'm gonna interrupt like the 5 charisma girl I am, and ask if we can meet outside. Like, can we go outside of town at our camp? I feel judged in this town.
If you would like, we can just go into a private room.
It's more than that. I have something else outside that's waiting for me for a small child.
Roll me a persuasion check. Hey, keep in mind here, it is kind of loud in the rowdiness.
It's okay. It's okay. So my -3 persuasion is 13.
It's like he kind of looks at you funny. It's like he just kind of motions to you and, what are you talking about?
Well, we have childrens outside that cannot come in the city.
What children are you referring to?
Would you mind coming and see them?
No. What? Come on, you can, look. It's really loud in here. No one's paying attention. If you have something that needs to be quiet, you can say it right here, and just quickly, and no one would hear. What is going on? You're not convincing him. Does anybody want to help him?
I would like to telepathically, only to Friederika, kind of give him what he needs to say. Just like feed him words for words.
You could also you could probably also come up to him and perch on his shoulder or next to him and talk directly to Leosin if you want to. Leosin's familiar with you.
Yeah.
Can I roll with advantage then?
Or if Cyrus wants to say it, and he can roll it with advantage for you to try to persuade.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Roll with advantage.
I mean, do keep in mind, Cyrus could tell it to him directly in his mind, so nobody else would definitely be able to hear.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if I trust if he's gonna freak out or not. Actually, sure, I'll just beam it to his. I'll beam it to his brain.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm glad about the advantage because one is a crit fail and the other is an 18.
Okay.
So, Is it persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion, and then tell me what you say.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
We have some things that are rather undesirable to come into town that we need to keep an eye on. If you wouldn't mind joining us.
Just tell him we have dragons.
We have dragons. We have baby dragons that we love and
Is it-
cherish. And
his eyes go wide and be like, "Oh my." I'm sorry. We'll be right back. And he's
Chalae,
gonna
I need
follow
you to
out.
stop, otherwise I'm going to choke on my ramen.
Who's leading him to Kriv?
I will, because he likes me and he listened to me.
You're also a lot more charismatic.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
See, this is why you weren't allowed a dragon.
Roland, roll me a Constitution check for your worm. Constitution save.
Oh no! That poor worm.
Your worm isn't looking very good. Its face is now inside the glass, and it's not moving.
He'll be fine.
Wormy.
He just needs to sleep it off.
You pull him out of the glass so he doesn't drown. In any case, see, there's like a little puke appear inside the glass.
Right.
Nothing. Purple acidic soup.
Windjam, I did send you a whisper a little bit ago.
No, I don't think
Damn.
so. Yeah.
Damn. I
Good
didn't
question.
think so, but
Good question. He would
I-
probably have to be a level 2 older before that happens.
okay.
Yeah, I know. I see what you're looking for. Cyrus, on the other hand, doesn't matter.
Cyrus can already do it.
Yeah, I know. So it kind of defeats the point. But anyways,
Well, technically, enlarge reduce would
yeah.
possibly help with that situation.
But I'm not sure if Cyrus would do that for you.
So what exactly is the plan going on right now?
Okay, so right now,
Plus, my character doesn't want your
So-
character to know what he's doing.
so you would probably know this. So you wouldn't even have tried. You might have thought about it, but then it was like, no, I couldn't. Yeah, knowing.
Exactly. That's why I won't ask Cyrus for this,
Yeah.
because I won't want to admit what's going on.
Yeah. So in any case, so right now, so Roland and Chalae are currently getting drunk at a pair of black antlers.
No, Chalae and Rift are getting drunk. Roland has that yet to have a drink yet.
Okay, so Roland's getting his worm drunk, or got his worm drunk, and
Right.
he's-
I mean, it's
worm is
the
currently
worm.
passed out.
It's the worm in the tequila bottle, so he's fine.
So he's dead.
No, you never know that there's a special type of tequila that has a worm in it.
Yeah,
They're
that
dead.
worm is dead.
the worm is dead.
Right, but he's not dead. He's an alive worm.
How?
He is super.
He's not
he
dead.
has-
He's an alive worm.
Yeah, right now he's passed out drunk. And I'm
Correct.
assuming Roland is smart enough to make sure that he's out of the liquid in order to avoid drowning.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you didn't specify any of that, so I assumed you put the worm in the tequila and then it promptly died.
no. He put it in the tequila. The worm drank the tequila, passed out inside the remaining
empty
liquid
glass?
because it's small.
Correct. Yeah.
And then Roland made
he's
sure that
fine.
it did die. He's fine. He's just drunk off his ass and passed out. He probably needs a lot of water. Anyways,
End of call.
we have Cyrus and Friederika are taking Leosin outside of town to meet up with Kriv to show him the 3 dragon wormlings. Do you say anything to him before you get to them?
Like, we've been training them. There's nothing to fear and like stuff like
Hey,
that.
no metagaming. No whispers for these.
Suggestions. I'm not saying it.
Caca! Metagame pigeon.
It's like
You were metagaming just earlier. Don't even try it.
okay, so we're out. You get him outside the town. He's following you, and when once you finally get out of earshot of the town guards, he goes, "What do you mean that you have dragons?"
We have dragons. They are my baby. One is my baby.
What happened? I sent you back to that camp to find this nursery.
A baby black dragon imprinted on me. And I've decided that I had a mission to make sure he would grow to be a good one.
I fell in love with my baby.
Okay, so you finally arrive, and he sees your dragons. And
Sultan,
he's like looking at this. He's looking at this. So Kriv, you see Leosin and
Welcome,
Friederika.
Leosin. It's good to see you again.
while I call to my baby, does he come yelling in common, mother?
Yeah, he comes up.
Oh,
I'm just letting. I'm going to ignore the chat for a little bit here. Actually, just so I don't get distracted, I'm hiding the chat. I literally hid the chat so I don't get distracted by it. So Leosin sees the dragons. I'm assuming like they've been play wrestling and maybe doing a little flying around. Kriv, what have you been doing with them?
Teaching them more about different aspects of life and what is to be expected kind of them now that they are starting to grow, and soon they'll be interacting with human beings and all, maybe teaching them a little bit of defense and all that is only to be used in defense, never to attack, unless first attacked upon and all, and just more about their bodies and what they can and can't do at this time. And of course, Gloria Bahamut. Hey, my God.
So Lemon has fallen asleep, but she's also perched on a rock, and the other two are like sitting poised in front of you, just looking and listening, kind of doing some nodding. So they're paying attention, but Lemon like fell asleep.
And that's
Good
understandable. She was tired and all, and
Yeah.
I told her to sleep.
But she was also the first one to fly. So when you look at the dynamics between the 3, it seems like she's become like the matriarch.
Yes.
She may have been
Lemon.
she may have been the last one. She may have been the last one to hatch, but she seems to have gotten into the dominant position among them, and she's got kind of bored and fell asleep. So Leosin and Friederika and Cyrus approach. Lemon is sleeping on a rock. Layden and Shaitan are just sitting there paying attention while Kriv is talking to them in Draconic. And he's like, he kind of stops and just stares at what's happening here.
I see Leosin and greet him to our camp, And I turn to Laodin and Shatan and tell them to turn around and say hello to our guest.
They turn and they go. They actually like kind of creep up to him and they say hi in Draconic, which Leosin doesn't speak, so he doesn't know. He just kind of like jerks.
I'll beam to his
Shatan?
brain and be like, they said hello.
Shatan, say hi.
He says hello in Draconic.
Come in.
Hi.
Good boy.
Layden goes, hi. Meanwhile, Lemon is just flopped out still, just sleeping on the rock.
And this is Lemon, and I will point.
You've named them, and this one, and he kind of approaches, and he just like puts out his hand a little. He's a little timid at it. He approaches his Layden, and he, Layden just kind of like sits there and stands and just doesn't move. And Layden comes up or Leosin comes up and he just lays his hand on Layden's snout. And Layden just kind of like stands there and just kind of looks. And then he kind of like does a little nudge with his snout. Kind of
Doing
like in
good,
the playful.
Laodin. You're doing good.
Says, this one looks really interesting with the golden scales.
Yes, Bahamut graced us with a special dragon when this one hatched.
They're all special.
They are. I am. There was no meant for disrespect, Cyrus.
I'll just like make it evident I was joking.
And he looks over Chatan and says this one's wings are interesting.
Yes.
I wonder how this could have happened. And you say these were from eggs from the nursery?
Yeah.
Yes, we found them, and
Just
Besides-
about to hatch.
Oh, that's just probably the reason why you've taken so long to get here. I was
Yes.
actually just about to leave before I saw you.
Yeah.
So what you found was these 3 dragon eggs?
yes, and we decided to raise them, hatch them, and raise them, so we can show that not all dragons are bad. It is how are they raised, and what is taught them to.
Evil is not created. Evil is not born. It's created.
Exactly what Sister said.
Well, I will tell you this: this will be very hard for people to understand.
I will make it my life's mission to make this happen. At least for them to understand that these dragons are like that. I understand that it is a bold quest to change everyone's mind.
Yeah.
But if we can show them some good examples of dragons, of evil dragons actually being good, it's a start.
Well, it's going to be a rough transition to convince anyone. From my understanding, even the metallics, most of the metallics don't understand that. But these 3
Everyone
seem
can
very
learn.
calm.
They are. We've taken training. Their training.
They're
Excuse
they're
me.
just tired of the day.
We've
let's
taken
be
their
honest.
training very seriously and
Let's be honest.
teach
They're
them
just tired
every
of the
day.
day.
It is
But
also
this
getting-
little ball of energy needs so much attention.
Well, it was very good that you did not bring them into the city. Otherwise, they would probably have been killed. Despite anything that you would have tried.
It would have been a shame to lose so many guardsmen.
with these
Sister, not
women,
right now.
Considering how many trained soldiers there are in Elturel, as soon as word was found out, they would have either been chased out of town or they would have been slaughtered, especially with some of the ballista that is already on the walls. I would definitely make sure to keep them out here. This is going to be very difficult for the next mission. Right now, I need your help. Antha doesn't know you people, and he has been helping me out. I need to make sure that you and your friends put a good impression on him.
What must we do?
He is very much in the rowdy bunch. So if you press him with feats of drinking stories, strength, anything like that, if you can impress him in that, maybe we can get him more to help us out for any further needs. There is another mission, but I first need Ontho to be on our side.
If it's feat of strength you need, look no further than Sister Friederika.
He's not a dwarf, by the way. He's a human.
I'm gonna show off my muscles.
Whatever.
And if you need feats of wonder, look no further than Cyrus.
Well,
I'll wink.
their headquarters is at a pair of black antlers. So I should suggest that we return. Well, I'm assuming, Kriv, you're the one that's going to be taking care of these, or?
I shall continue taking care of them.
All right. Well, I will let him know about you and that you are a part of this. I'm not sure if right now telling him about these would be a good idea.
If at any time you guys come upon some priests or followers of Bahamut, can you send them my way? Talking to the rest of the group.
Anyways, they start heading back, and he says, "Come, we must speak. Come, we must return to Anthar and see if we can get him on our side." Let's see. I'm gonna say about 5 gold, because it is not just Anthar. It is for the entire tavern. It's going to be people who have wandered in. There are going to be everybody else of the Order of Gauntlet.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's that. To Friederika and Cyrus, you return to the pair of black antlers. You see a few people having arm wrestling contests.
Mhm.
There seems to be out back, there seems to be a training ground. And Leosin, oh, by the way, Leosin then also gives you each 150 gold.
While we're
Or-
at camp.
Yeah, well, in the end, all 6 of you will have an additional 150 gold. So basically paying for investigating the nursery. So do you tell them like everything that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much what we found in there, creatures wise and everything, that we attempted to interrogate the half dragon, but before we had the opportunity, Roland killed him, so we weren't able to gain any information from him.
Well, that's a shame. However, considering what he did to him the night before, it's during the raid. That's understandable.
And then everything that we found and whatnot. So kind of just given the big broad strokes of creatures and everything that we found. All right.
All right. So Roland is currently getting the entire tavern drunk.
Oh my god, really?
He keeps buying rounds for people. I mean, I'm assuming you're doing like just ale, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom shelf.
Not hard liquor.
Top shelf for Chalae. But
What's ever on tap for everyone else?
Essentially. Is Roland still Roland?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
So when
interesting.
Roland's drunk, he stays Roland. Or is Roland drunk? That's
well-
the question.
That's a good question, Kriv.
It's more of he's got a green shell, so.
Yeah. So, Leosin's friend may or may not be tipsy.
He is, strangely enough, even after having 4 beers, and actually probably more because he had already been there before, he seems fine.
Havoc on the liver.
Yeah, he tells you, thank you for all these. My men will definitely enjoy. Say, ha ha! You are great people. You are a nice person. Say, I understand Leosin has hired you to do some work. How did that go?
Roland says everything went fine. It was wonderful.
Well, that's great to hear. Do you have any stories?
Cyrus will be quiet.
Trying to think about a good. How about the time I snuck during the night and ended a half dragon's life?
Oh, really? How did you do that?
Everybody,
Exactly like it sounds. Just like
You shot him in the skull.
You shot him in the skull with a bow.
Oh no, with these, and then he takes out his pistol and just swings it around his index finger.
And he's like, "Whoa, that's really impressive. I like you." Hey, let's go back. We can have some targets. You can demonstrate how these things work.
Perfect.
So he takes you out back, and a crowd starts to gather around, especially after you like just popped out this gun just out of nowhere.
Right.
So you got to do some target practice.
Yes. And then, but Chalae, I mean, you're kind of drunk, so you're like, you'll pray for the targets too.
Maybe? I don't know. Actually, Chalae, go ahead and roll me a Constitution save. Since Roland has been buying you drinks and Chalae has spewed over the calendar and passed out. Like, woo!
Next to Rift.
So sorry, Chalae, you are currently sleeping. Arthur, after as walking past, Chalae says, "Oh, we should probably get her into her room." Do any of you help with that, or no one helps Chalae? They just leave her there.
I will.
Okay. So you get a key from the innkeep and directs you upstairs to a room. Hey, did you did you want a room with 2 beds, or do you want to just give her her own? The Ocean has already paid for it all. Are the
make a
girls
sign.
going to share a room?
I mean, the sign of 2.
Okay. It just gives you an appropriate key, tells you where it is upstairs, so you can take her up.
Sure.
All right, so you go out back, and it seems like this training ground. There's racks of training weapons, and there's a what's normally a shooting range, and you got a place that you can shoot some targets.
If Chalae remembers everything in the morning.
All right. Boom.
Easily
Oh, wait.
hit. What's the minus?
Sorry, that's the sharpshooter thing. I forgot to take that off.
Okay.
Sorry. So that should be higher than that, like a lot higher.
So it's a 15.
No, the roll was not that good
Oh,
to begin with.
So 12.
12.
I mean, an AC of a target. I mean,
Yeah, it's I'm doing it as an AC of 10.
right.
So yeah, easily hit. It just bursts the target apart. You hear cheering, clapping, and especially with this loud now, it's a lot of people go, whoa. You pull.
Is
out
the party like back now? Like, did they? see
Yeah.
what's
Everybody's
happening?
back. Everybody's
Okay.
back. Or well,
So-
not Kriv. Kriv is taking care of dragons.
Okay, because like anybody could take over this like conversation if y'all want. Roland's just being the entertainer.
Yeah. So anybody else want to? Let me say this. This is kind of a skills challenge. So it's you have to you're trying to demonstrate your prowess and everything to Antherfroom. So far, he seems to be very amicable to Roland.
Right.
He actually kind of is affectionate to Chalae just because she drank so much. Cyrus, Friederika, do you want to show off anything?
Is there something really, really heavy?
You see some arm wrestling going on if you want to demonstrate strength.
Oh, I will. I'm a junkie.
All right. So you're gonna get
Um,
into an arm wrestling match. You see Anthar coming back. And you see you break into, you sit down in a chair and you see this really buff human woman standing there. Think of like Brienne of Tarth.
Oh yeah, but I'm not taken with a woman. I'm trying to beat up the mans.
No, she's your current opponent right now.
Okay, but she's going down.
Yeah, you've probably seen her actually defeat a few men
Okay,
before
good.
you sat down.
Good.
So both of you are strong women.
We like those.
Okay. So what I want you to do is just roll me a strength check.
Strength check. It's gonna be a 23.
All right.
Not a crit. Sadly.
Ooh, you're definitely taking the advantage to begin with, but she's ready to she's looking at you, gritting her teeth. She's not ready to be defeated. Go ahead and roll again.
Can I roll with disadvantage and look like I'm doing a easy job?
Sure.
Like the humiliation. Okay. That's a nice start. So it's probably not gonna be that nat 20. Fuck off. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna get 21.
Yeah,
Not the nat
she-
20 I had first.
She must be getting must have getting fatigued or something because you definitely just you beat her.
Yep.
And do you do anything after that? She stands up and opens up the chair.
I shake her hand.
All right. She's sweating. She's like, "Ah, good job. And another big bulky man sits in a big bulky man sits in the chair. Big old beard, bald head. It says, "All right, let's see what you got." You want to do it? Do you stay seated?
Yeah.
All right. So another strength check.
All right, this one's going to be a small one. It's going to be 18.
I'm just rolling shit here. You start winning at Autumn again. All right, I'm going to try this manually. All right, go ahead and roll again.
17. What does that mean?
And it you start moving up into neutral position. He seems to have kind of recovered a little bit.
Okay.
Roll again.
Oof, no, he's not going to like this one. 24.
Suddenly you just kind of like have a surge of strength and start pushing him down. Roll one more time.
Like I said before, I was going with disadvantage because I wanted to seems like I'm doing nothing. So
you're
now
basically
that he pushed me, I'm like, oh yeah? So I just move my...
All right, roll one more time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. At 20.
You actually he's now determined and he starts winning. One more
I
time.
had a nat 20.
Yeah, I had a nat 22.
So we're equal, right?
Nope.
That's insane.
You said
Oh my
23, by the way.
No, I said nat 20. I have to put plus 5.
Oh, okay. So so you stayed in the middle.
So
Still
I
struggling
see
there.
his determination and I'm like, nope, not today, honey.
All right.
He's gonna win this one. Well, I think. I have 13.
13. Yeah, now he's starting to win. Roll again.
Whoop, this one is gonna be good. So it's a 23.
Hey, you're getting back up to neutral position. Ooh.
23 again.
He's now seeming to run down as you start winning. You're getting close to winning. One more time. Oh.
It's gonna be a 18.
18, yeah, and then you just clunk him at the end. Okay. You get him. He rolled a 4 on that last one.
Poor little boy.
He was getting tired.
Okay. Cyrus, did you want to do anything to try to impress people?
Yeah, I want to impress people a lot.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
All right. Okay.
Are you back at your desk, by the way?
I am. Yes.
You get a green
I'm just wondering, you don't have your
fingernail.
camera
You get a
up right now?
fingernail. Everybody gets green fingernails.
Gonna make everybody pretty.
I'm not done. I need to prove I'm the most intelligent one.
Yeah. So. All right.
Sorry, we didn't roll high on stats.
It's
We
okay,
don't-
honey.
We don't have a lead D20 like someone.
It's okay, honey.
So what are you doing, Cyrus?
I'm looking through my things because I want to try and make a pretty interesting combination of things
Okay.
to be very impressive.
Basically, I have 4 impress points. Strangely enough, it's Chalae passing out drunk, which got her the press points.
Because I was thinking, you know what? It's like I bet y'all can't get up off the floor, and I just magnify gravity everywhere. But that would hurt people, so I feel like that would be a bad idea.
So you're making bets with people. No, this is good. Roland encourages this.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. You know what? I have an idea. I'd like to go around and just ask someone for a coin,
Mm.
and I would like to bet them 1,000 gold that I can have 6 seconds with this coin, and they won't ever be able to find it, and then I can bring it back.
You're betting 1,000 gold?
1,000 gold.
It's like, oh, you don't have 1,000 gold.
Right. Now,
You're betting
15 gold. 15
There you
gold.
15 gold.
That's somewhat manageable, maybe for someone wealthy, but
1,000 gold is like probably what a lot of those people will get maybe in a lifetime.
well, I mean, even 15 gold is kind of like
Okay, you know what? I will
Just
bet the gold coin
there you go.
that they won't be able to find it.
There you go. Yes.
Better gold. Let's see here.
Anyone take me up on that offer? I am but a
Alright.
pseudo-dragon. What do you think I can do?
Yeah, I don't think you could do that. I bet you can. Yeah, you know, to be a little magical creature there. And about, you get 4 of them who actually bet that you can't, and then 4 that actually bet that you can.
Alright. Alright. Anyone? Where's the gold?
Okay,
Where is
and
it?
Then, Anthar actually flips you a gold coin.
Perfect. I would like to spin really, really fast. Like, just twirl.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm twirling, I would like to do a sleight of hand check to cast Wrist Pocket on the gold coin.
Performance.
Yeah. This is definitely a performance check.
All right. That's a 19 with +2.
Yeah, that's pretty
21.
So, all right. So let's see how this works. You're broadcasting your voice to everybody in the mind, but people have figured out that it's you that's just broadcasting your voice, and figured that out. And you take off your bag of holding, so you're doing that kind of nothing up my sleeve sort of thing.
Yeah, but I'm naked, so
Yeah.
there's nothing anywhere.
Yeah, but you take off your bag of holding because it's not something that you're spinning around and then you pop it into your bag of holding or something like that.
Exactly.
So you want to make sure that they know that right now you have no way, from what they know, of hiding anything. So you take the coin, you put it in your paws, and you do a quick spin around in the air. Spin the air. You do the flicking of your wrist, and just go, and it's gone.
Yeah. Then I'd like to be like, oh look, and then I'll like do a little dance and spin around.
Great. Or here's an idea. Actually, I like this idea better. Tell me if you like this. How about if you go up to Anthar because it's his coin, and he says, "Oh, here it is," and then you reach behind it, do that coin behind your ear trick, and you pop it out with the wrist pocket, and then you show it right in front of him. How's that sound?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Anthar is thoroughly impressed.
Okay, actually, can I do a thing?
Sure. You can do
I
one.
want to do a thing that'll be a little bit more impressive, but only to him. So I'd be like, okay, here it is, and I'd like to put my claw in his pocket, and then I'll wrist pocket it, and then I would like to do my adjust density to double the weight of the coin. So he feels it fall into his pocket.
He is thoroughly impressed.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you are a neat little pseudo-dragon. He just,
I could kill
Is it
everyone in
better?
this room.
well, please.
Witchcraft.
I could bring this entire building down, crashing down on us. I don't say that out loud.
Okay.
Broadcasted through my brain waves.
A brainwave.
So he is impressed of you being the neat little magician. Angry worm noises.
Who wants to see a tornado?
Preferably not. Anyways, Zhindrolov.
Oh my god, Chalae, they're gonna run me out of town for being a witch.
They know magic exists.
Zhindrolov, Anthar reaches, or is sitting there, and as you finish up your trick, this snout, this long trunk, comes in holding a mug of ale, and basically is handing it to Anthar.
I'm an
Yeah, and-
elegant
and-
man.
And he looks over and sees Zhindrolov there, and says, "I thought you needed a refill." And he gets his impression point for that. You have successfully thoroughly impressed Anthar Froome. Do do
love
do
it.
do do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyways, so I ran out of coffee. I'm sad. Anyways, so yeah, so you spend the night here because you kind of got there late, and all this kind of went late, and Chalae is passed out.
I need to go to the bathroom real quick. You can continue even though I'm not there.
Okay.
Does anyone convey this to Kriv?
Yes.
Like Kriv's just out of the city like that.
We made friends. I impressed them. I made a heavy coin.
That is great to hear, little one.
So
See, I would have, like... No, never mind. Go ahead.
So Roland, you all have rooms available at the pair of Black Antlers. So I'm assuming Friederika and Chalae's like taking one. Roland will probably have one. Cyrus, are you just going to go back with Kriv, keep him in the Dragon's company?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Maybe take
you
a
want-
watch so so Kriv can sleep a bit since he's been up since the last watch of the night before.
The
Yeah.
the dragons actually tell you that they're willing to take watches as well.
Are you sure about this, young one?
And the lady says, "Yes, we'll help. Our sister is asleep, though. So
Is she still
We
asleep?
won't. Yeah, she's still asleep. She just got bored,
Okay.
or at least by this time of night, she was the first to fall asleep.
Okay.
Are you not tired?
He just shakes his head. I'll keep watch. Make sure to wake you up if anything happens.
Okay.
This is all in Draconic.
Draconic.
Yeah.
I assumed, since we're not that fluent yet in common.
You can sleep, Daddy.
Oh.
My literal heart just melted a little bit. Okay.
And Kriv goes to sleep. You guys have been carousing till late at night. So Cyrus, you actually come in while Layden is actually found a higher rock, and he's perched on it, and he's like just kind of looking around.
I am very
And-
proud of him.
And at this point, Kriv is probably asleep. While Layden takes
I'm back.
takes first watch.
I would like to go and curl up next to Lemon. But I will not fall asleep.
Layden sees you come and does a little wave. Says, "Did you want to take a watch?"
Sure, I can do that.
Okay, I will wake you up at the end of mine, and then you can do shit tons.
Okay.
Lemon likes to sleep. Actually,
I
he
can
says
see
Kasota
that.
likes to sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
Kisota is her name, but I call her Lemon as a term of affection.
And actually, the evening goes well. At a certain point, you feel Cyrus feels a poke as Layden has you wakes you to take a watch.
Yep.
And then you can wake the other, and then you basically go through a full cycle of watches
Okay.
between the 5 of you, the 3 dragons and the Pseudodragon and the Dragonborn. It's a very dragony watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the morning comes. Chalae is hungover.
Constitution check to see if she remembers anything. Or what did she do? I think she should do a check to make sure she remembers if anything happened.
No, it's fine. I would put that more of what Chalae thinks she might have remembered or not.
Nothing.
So the morning comes. Leosin actually comes and it actually arrives early to your campsite, Kriv.
Okay.
I'm assuming you probably took last watch.
Yeah, I'm always going to take the last watch right before dawn.
Okay. So he comes up and he says, I just wanted to let you know that we were going to be giving some more information to your friends with Onthar later. We will make sure that the information is passed on to you. I think we might be able to let Onthar know about the dragons, but I mean, your friends did quite impress him last night.
That is wonderful to hear. I heard a little bit about it from Cyrus at one point, but
Yes.
it is wonderful to hear that we were successful in impressing this gentleman. I look forward to hearing about our next adventure.
Yes. We will probably be doing this over lunch. So, Cyrus, if you wish to come, or if either one of you, I know you probably want to keep watch over your children.
Yes.
Yes. I am fine here with Layden and Chatan and Cyrus. What's your
Kisota.
drag?
Kisota.
Kisota. They have still much to learn of this world and what is to be expected of them.
Shaitan actually opens her eyes and says, I can watch over my brothers.
Kisota?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you sure about this?
We will stay here.
Can
we
I do
understand that we need to be safe.
Okay. I mean this in the best way possible, but can I do an insight check to see if she will actually, like...
Yeah,
Alright.
roll me an insight.
16.
It seems pretty honest to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will hold you to your words, and that you all will be safe.
Yeah,
Just know what the other, even though we love you as we do, that everyone will also think the same. So please take caution with if others approach.
We will hide if necessary.
Yeah,
Plus, we can
just-
fly. And she kind
That
of
is
flaps up a little bit.
That is true.
Yeah, I'll just remind her. I'll like pull them all together, and just be like, just remember, the other humans are more scared of you than you are of them, and just kind of try to explain to them the concept that they're kind of spooky. They're not very common, so people don't see them a lot. So they just need to be careful.
Understandable. They kind of like crawl over the rocks of where they are and kind of like cozy up and kind of like curl up into a little pile behind some rocks. So and with their wings all like clumped together, so they look kind of stealthy and disguised.
That is perfect.
Kaseta pops up her head and gives us a little bit of smile.
Yeah, just like underneath the rock, I'll place like a rock and then I'll enlarge reduce it to make a den. So like put a rock in, double its size, and then shrink it again, so that it leaves a hole for them to have like a little bit of a den.
You can't really find any rocks that would be able to quite do that. They look pretty safe. They're far enough from town that somebody would actually have to go off the beaten path and to really find them.
Like we found
Okay.
a decent enclosure of an area.
Yeah.
So,
A decent a little hiding spot.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and put out the fire and Cyrus, shall we head into town? Leonidas?
Yep,
Dragon
I'm down
said
to
they-
head into town.
I turn to Leonidas and says he can't understand the Draconic and tell him what they've said and that they will keep hidden and stay safe. So we'll both be able to come in.
Excellent. So he leads back into town. In the meantime, Friederika, Roland, Chalae, a Froom Squire shows you to a private space off the tavern's common room just as Kriv, and Cyrus, and Leosin return. They go into the same place and the squire closes the door when he leaves. Waiting for you in the room is a broad-shouldered human paladin and many pitchers of a dark red wine. The paladin's face wears a serious expression, unlike his usual open countenance. My friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much about it as we do, and thanks to you, we know twice as much today as we did a 10-day ago. Actually, more. Something rotten is afoot. You have no formal organization to oppose these radicals, this cult of a dragon. Not yet, anyway. We're working on that. And we need people like you who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep your heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh?
As I come in and stuff, I will introduce myself to them since
And Anthar shakes your hand.
see you met the rest of my party last night, and from what the stories I heard, it was quite entertaining.
Yes, it was very impressive. This one, well, she passed out drinking, but it looked like she had drunk a lot. This
That
one
in
was very
itself is-
friendly with the drinking and his guns. That was impressive. This one, giving Cyrus a little head run, is a little wizard.
Yep.
And I have not seen a woman this strong in a long time.
That is some massive feats to hear about.
By the way,
Wind, I whispered you something. Sorry.
I asked you something, Chalae.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it. And let's see here. I forgot what it was even doing. By the way, now I remember. By the way, Kriv it is. Why were you out of town? Leosin kind of looks uncomfortable, and he says,
I had
"It's-
some. I wasn't quite. I was still in town. I had some duties for my god. I had to attend to.
And for the Platinum Dragon.
Nonetheless,
I see. Well, that is understandable.
looking around at the group, I see Chalae and see how she is, and I will come up to her and do lay on hands for 5 points to cure her of her hangover.
Chalae's hangover is gone.
Wow!
Midget.
I'll pray for you extra hard tonight.
Bam! These are magic hands.
Use those magic hands.
Spear fingers.
He looks at you and is like, usually I'd let them suffer, but I am impressed.
Am I a joke to you?
I think I can speak for everyone and say yes.
When did Riff be able to talk?
Yeah, Riff can't talk.
He's
You
not.
don't hear- you hear this. It's just like
I feel like
squeaky sound.
it's more. I feel like it's more like the tremors noise.
Well, actually, I said.
Hold on,
when,
I'm gonna share. I gotta
Yeah.
see if I can share this with the stream, but I can't share it with you guys.
I think on Roll20 you can upload.
Oh, I probably can upload this, right?
Sounds, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. We're what the hell?
Waking up from me.
My Roll20 popped into something else.
Yeah, I just
So I need to get back to my thing here. Trying to download this. Did it download? I can't tell.
Roland, are you watching the Roll20?
Huh?
Are you
there
watching
it
the
is.
Roll20?
I have,
His stream?
I have
his
the stream open just in case people chat in the stream.
So say, don't
Okay.
look at the notes because I'm sending stuff that he can only know.
I don't metagame, so I mean it's fine.
All right.
Okay.
How do I? I probably manage audio. How do I add the audio?
You just do an upload, like a regular upload. Like go to your it's like the journal or whatever, or the button before the journal. And you should be able to like upload. Nope. You see the journal button? All the way up. All the way. Go up.
Yeah, I'm on the journal.
No. Not the journal button. Left. Left to that.
Right here, right?
Nope. Go up. Left. Left. Nope. That's the right. To the left.
Oh.
To the
that's
left, to the left, to the left.
There you go.
Now,
There.
And my library. Click my library.
Oh, that's it. Here we go. Okay.
Click my library.
I've never actually used this.
Upload. There we go.
Nope. It only says JPEG
Oh.
PNG GIF, so I can't do it.
Wait, I think it is uploading though.
Is
That's what that little gray bar means. Should be uploading.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Do I have to do this?
I mean, you could share it in the.
Yeah, we'll just share
Discord.
it in Discord. Rift.
After hearing the noise, I actually see Rift, and
There you go. So you guys can hear it. I'm gonna play it again for the stream.
and go to him and ask if he would like to be healed as well.
Because I could actually play it on my speakers too. Just do that.
Oh, who are you healing again?
Rift. Asking
Rift.
if he wants
Okay.
to be healed as well.
You just hear sound come from
That's a
him.
very accurate portrayal.
Roland hears it as what is he saying? No, literally, that's what he said. Was what is he saying? He kind of like turns his worm head to Roland. Do you just touch the worm and
Heal
do
him
the
too.
land hands? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The worm is no longer drunk or
Another
hungover.
5.
Yep. 5 to remove poison.
Okay.
All right. Where were we? So, just to be clear, says the Ocean, I am actually a member of the Harpers. Ontha here is a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
We have a similar. We, along with the Emerald Enclave, are trying to come up with plans to thwart the Cult of the Dragon's efforts. We were hoping that you'd be able to assist us. One of our first goals here is to find out where those raiders are taking this treasure. You know approximately that they are heading, based off of the information that you had taken from the hatchery, they should be heading towards Boulder's Gate and then heading north. We would like you to follow them. That's Rift.
I was about to say, do you need to go to the bathroom? Because that sounds like an issue.
Nope, that's just a worm trying to speak.
Yeah, that's the worm.
Actually, a worm speaking. He's just speaking in a language you don't understand.
Right. So that's how Rift sounds. So.
Okay. We relay the information that we give, that we have to the guy, and about where we see that they are trying to head to.
Mm-hmm. So we ask you, would you be willing to take on this mission?
These are priests, like the priestesses and stuff of Tiamat. I am honor bound to go after them.
The rest of you, what do you say?
Sure.
All right, enough distraction, Roland. Are you agreeing to follow this Cult of the Dragon?
Down with the dragons! And then he looks at Kriv. I mean, down with the bad dragons.
I'll take it. It's an improvement.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's an improvement. I'll take it.
Zhindrolov says it is my mission to. I have been sent here on a specific mission from my world, and this will definitely be part of it. And I'm assuming Cyrus and Chalae also agree.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. By the way, we're the Order of the Gauntlet. He's part of the Harpers. What do you call your little group here?
Oh, we were supposed to have a group name. Uh-oh.
And we will actually kind of
take
call
out-
that there.
I
I am-
take out the card and give it to him.
Ah,
None of your business.
That
I
is-
have a great name.
All right.
Too
so
late, honey. You were not fast enough. Mm-hmm.
I got to pause the game here.
Okay.
We have about 10 more minutes of our normal allotted time. So this would be a great time to discuss. What's your team name going to be?
Kisota's harem.
No.
No. It's none of your business.
No.
No.
Yes. It's none, N-U-N, of your
No,
business.
I understand.
Oh, we
what you were
know.
going-
We get the
knew what
pun.
you were going for.
So we could you could kind of do a little bit of our character thing, but we could also say that you're probably doing you probably have maybe mentioned something about it. It's like a freeze frame at the end of this episode where it's like he asks that question and then you all just kind of look at each other.
Roland.
We're just huddling right now. Just
Roland's like, I think it should be called the Dragon Killer Caravan.
No.
no. Dragon and
Funeral
kill snapping.
services.
We pray for them.
By the way, folks, I told these people that I was going to ask this question like 5 times
I know.
or this
I always had
entire
planned to
campaign.
follow-
And none of us had a conversation outside of the game. About it.
No. I always had planned to just give my card and call us the none of your business.
But you didn't converse with anybody about it.
That was the plan.
And so he looks at the author looks at the card and says, "Oh, your sister Friederika from None of Your Business." Okay. But what do you call this group?
The none of your business followers, I guess. Fellowship. Yeah, fellowship. I like it.
Oh my god, snack attack.
It can be none of our business, as Chalae said.
Dragon blades. The dragon
It has-
blade.
It has the word dragon in it.
Yeah, and not in a we kill dragons.
But that gives off like dragon cult vibes.
Yeah, I'm
And-
not down for it. Mm-mm.
Like I like the idea. I want to put dragon in it, but I don't want dragon cult vibes.
They're not a cold crew.
Totally not a cult.
That was called Followers of the Traveler. But that's
We can just
different
call
game.
ourselves the Travelers.
Pyre of Faith.
I like how all us going back and forth is very much so in character as well, though. Like,
Go in character. Everything I'm going to say is Bahamut related. I'm trying not to do that.
I mean, I think the Pyre of Faith is,
Well, like it's very neutral, but it helps. Like we all have different reasons for doing it. I'm down for that.
the goal getters.
So, does everybody agree with the Pyre of Faith?
I like the Pyre of Faith.
Sister?
Sure.
Alright.
So,
It's
Pyre.
not none of your business, so she doesn't like it.
all right, that's our team name, the Pyre of Faith.
Well, I think you're on fire. And that's it.
Good one, good sir.
And with that, that's the end of our session. But we always have post show stuff. So thank you for watching. We're going to post show. So if you want to stick around and see whatever our character stuff is.
All right. Have a nice day, gals.
Oh, you're leaving us. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Wyndham, do you think I'll be able to find something related to what I messaged you about?
I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. But anyways,
Because I feel like that'd be very helpful for us.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
Okay,
Because
so